save you now. Running the building, but cougars coming to sniff you out. Puppies are hungry and the favorite flavor is stealth clown. cannot hang with the big boys. Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Put the fear in your mind, let it ride through your veins. A hungry little beast and he's out the cave. When you see him, better back away. Don't lag. Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Face the winds of a hurricane, it's not the same. If you're not on this level, better get out the way. When you hear that thunder ring, you hear the chopper coming to gun you down. Hit you when you're spawning, your sting a lunch, I can save you now. Running the building, but Google's coming to sniff you out. Puppies are hungry in the favorite flavor is still clown. He's like an artist, a rap with his paintbrush. Create with the same studs and guns with insane bloods. The ace in a straight flush, he's on top of them all, no contender. Thunder the ripper, never surrender, you will remember. So be a bush, rookie, find a hole and crawl in it back against the wall, but you're still about to fall. When the thunder and rain descends upon you to claim the very blood in your veins. Kill fetus, just filled with his name. It's been a minute, you haven't seen him, the coast is clear. But then your body begins to shake from the sound you hear. Here coming enemy nuke, the hand of Zeus is coming down to claim you. Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Put the fear in your mind, let it ride through your veins. A hungry little beast and he's out the cave. When you see him, better back away. Don't back. Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Face the winds of a hurricane, it's not the same. If you're not on this level, better get out the way. When you hear that thunder ring, bang, bang, thunderstruck, leaving his mark upon your soul. Bang, bang, thunderstruck, leaving his mark upon your soul. Bang, thunderstruck, leaving his mark upon your soul. Bang, thunderstruck, leaving his mark upon your soul. Team Deathmatch. I heard a story about a man, somewhat of a legend, rushing there strong in the battle, no matter the weapon. You can go to the campus, but you're gonna regret it when you get a boom like an angel is screaming from heaven. The game has just begun, it's about to rain more. Trying to get revenge, but you're running through the same door, laying on the same floor, down like a nuka saw. Even if you're over there, bunny hopping his claymores. Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Put the fear in your mind, let it ride through your veins. A hungry little beast and he's out the cave. When you see him, better back away. Don't back. Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Face the winds of a hurricane.
Good afternoon / evening. Welcome to Milton Keynes Planet Ice, or Planet Ice Milton Keynes. My name is, as usual, Evan Smythe, and I'm joined once again by my pal, Adam Materi. Adam, how you doing, man?
I'm very, very good, thank you, Evan. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, the weather's a bit, well, it's poor. The weather is poor, I will say that. But, thankfully, we are not football commentators. We are ice hockey commentators, so we are nice and cozy inside here at Planet Ice.
The freezing cold ice rink of Planet Ice.
Well, I mean, we're bundled up. We know what the deal is.
Right, we're ready to go.
We're ready to go. So, you are joining us for the live stream of today's Ruggedstock Cup match between the Haringey Huskies and your Milton Keynes Thunder.
So yeah, touching back on some of the previous games that we've had. The Haringey Huskies. So the Haringey Huskies aren't doing too badly. Slough are obviously taking the lead for this cup so far. The Haringey Huskies are currently sat in second position on 3 points, and Milton Keynes are on the 1 point. So the Haringey Huskies managed to steal a point from the MK Thunder in overtime in a high scoring match. It was 8-7 in the end. And they were in Milton Keynes on that day. So what do you think? Do you think there's been a few new signings for the MK? We'll talk about that in a minute. And obviously they've still got the same national players that were supporting the Haringey Huskies in that game as well.
Yep.
Do you think that they're going to be looking at doing the same sort of damage tonight, or do you reckon they're going to be looking at a defensive strategy to try and stop some of these goals going in? I mean, 8-7 is a massive scoreline. It's a lot of goals.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting that you say that in terms of the high scoring or defensive. I think that, personally, I think Thunder should come out and try to put pucks on the net, try to score, get out to an early lead. That's my inkling, my hunch. We know that Thunder are still a bit short-handed on the back end, on the blue line. So a lot of the reinforcements that have come in are up on that forward line. So they do bring that scoring prowess with them. That being said, it's always going to be difficult to play a lot of defensive hockey on an ice this size. I've always thought that.
A very big ice patch, you're right.
Yeah, the play does get stretched out a lot, and MK are going to have to try and do their best with some forward reinforcements on defense, and that's going to be a big challenge for them. I think the Huskies are going to be a bit overwhelmed with potentially some of the firepower that Thunder are bringing today, but as well with these additional signings, it gives a lot more stamina on the bench, I would say, being able to roll that 3-4 lines, fresh legs rather than tired legs when it comes into the end of that second period and starting up again in the third period. So for me, it's get the pucks on goal, get some goals early, and then keep putting the pressure on. Yeah.
I think you picked up on some very good points there, and some of the things that I've been learning about the team and watching while we've been doing this series and commentating with the boys here at MK is the Slough game was a big eye-opener for me last week when they came down and they won 8-0 here in Milton Keynes. I found that looking at the scoreline and speaking to some of the guys at training and stuff about the game that they'd had the night before when they only lost 5-2, one of them being an empty net goal as well, so really 4-2.
Really 4-2.
During the play, is that Milton Keynes came out very strong in the third. Having them young legs and having the ability to train on such a large ice pad, giving them, let's say, the better conditioned legs for when it comes to training on smaller ice rinks. And then Slough came down here and made sure that they put nails in the coffin in the first period to make sure that even if MK came out in the third, that it might be too much of a big mountain to climb for them. And some of the lads were saying the same thing. Even some of the lads on their own team were saying that they're a solid third period team. Whether it was part of the Slough Jets gameplay to try and stick that many goals in so soon and be aggressive as aggressive as they were in that first period, I don't know, but it was 5 goals in the first period, was it? 5 goals?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, 5.
I've tried not to think about it too much, if I'm honest, but yeah.
It was a tough night at the office for the MK team for sure. Yeah. So let's move on and talk about some of these new players. So we've been joined. If you've been following the MK Thunder on the Facebook, you will see that the announcement earlier on today, only about 3 hours ago, in fact, talking about some of our new signings. So we've got Connor Good, who is Harrison Good's brother. So it's nice to see him back in the lineup. We've got Holden Barnes-Garner from the Lightning, if I'm not mistaken. He's played with the Lightning, and we've got some very, very popular names in the MK world in the form of Harry Ferguson and Bobby Chamberlain. And as we know, Bobby Chamberlain has just been a late signing for the Nottingham Panthers during the Elite League series. So, I mean, really, the boys were training on Thursday. It looked like they were fast. It looked like they were happy to be on the pad. And wow, what a couple of names! What a couple of signings there for the MK. How do you feel that they're going to be playing in the lower league? How do you think they're going to deal with that?
I mean, you want to say that they're going to do the right thing. They're going to look to move the puck around. They are going to want to contribute. I mean, they love hockey just as much as the regular Thunder lads, so they're going to want to get involved. I expect them to not shy down from any challenge that's offered by the Huskies. I expect Ferguson and Chamberlain to move the puck well, to get into space, to look for those return passes as well, to create space. And our lad Barnes-Garner, he's a unit. I think that
lucky fella, big guy,
if he gets in front of the goal, if he gets in the corners to mix it up, he's got a good chance to create his own space just by that bump and grind, big body presence, throw all the cliches in that you want. So yeah, I
mean, a lot of people. If you have a look on if you're watching the stream at home now, you should see the team list coming up on your screen, so feel free to have a little read through that while we carry on. Yeah, a lot of people are under the general misconception that guys coming down from the Elite League or guys coming down from the National League down into NIHL 1 have a massive effect on the game, and it's not always the case. It's a different style of hockey sometimes.
Yeah.
So that is definitely something we need to watch.
So we just wait, I suppose, for the national anthem. Adam, if you'd like to get out there and like sing for us,
sing it along. I have got a stunning singing voice, but
well, in the meantime, oh, there we go, there we go.
There we have it, folks. That's our national anthem. So the guys will be spending the next couple of minutes going through their standard player ritual and probably meeting themselves around the net to have a little chat. Alex White being the captain today, he's joined us today. Gareth O'Flaherty's been put back in defence for the day.
Yep.
Which I don't believe is a bad move. I feel that he's been playing incredibly well in defence. I feel he's been giving the forward guys a lot of confidence to be able to go up the pad and do some damage up there. And obviously, like we've spoke about a couple of times with the National League players on the Huskies team and now the National League players that have joined the Thunder for the game, we could be up for a good solid bit of hockey. Probably different to the hockey you've been watching with us.
Yep, I would say that.
So as normal, we've got our Facebook page open. If you make your way over to MK Right Move Thunder Ice Hockey Group club page, if you would like to leave any comments on the game day post, you're more than welcome. I'll keep checking that. Normally most of the comments come through the live stream on the YouTube as they are already, so if you'd like to leave us any comments or like to get your name out there, then give us a shout. So Swift FM is right out there with loads of comments. Stand up Lewis, stand up Lewis is the guy. Lewis Page, there's lots of comments from you, so thanks very much for getting involved. We've got Claire Charlton saying go Huskies. Phil Ross back with us. Phil Ross.
Whoa.
Phil Ross loves his comments on the YouTube. Hello to Phil. Thanks. Go Huskies for you. So thanks very much for your comments. Keep it coming in. I will hand you over to Evan to get this game started.
Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you. Insightful and charming as always. You love to hear it.
I do try. We do love it here, don't we?
We do. So starting in goal tonight for the Huskies is going to be number 90, Adam Long. Really solid goaltender. He's had a few good games against Thunder. I expect him to be solid all the way through tonight. Starting for the Thunder, we've got Graham Laverick, and we are underway with, it's the too good to be true line. It's good, and Bomerlan. It's too good to be true.
Too good to be true. I like it. We've got Mulcahy squared and too good to be true.
Right off the bat, Good. That's Connor Good. Has a sharp angle shot. It goes right through the crease. White is back in his own zone. Bomerlan back checking. He was up there against, I believe that was Appleby. The puck rolls in on Laverick, and Laverick covers that up with White and O'Flaherty taking care of any extra garbage around the goal. So an early face-off in the Thunder zone. Thunder roll their lines early, and now we've got Mulcahy with Ferguson and Chamberlain. That'll be Chamberlain stepping into the face-off circle against Pentecost for the Huskies. Throw's won by the Huskies, but it goes all the way back through the Huskies defenders and into their own zone. And that's going to be Davis, who's got the puck behind his net. Switches the play over towards Bowering. That's Pollard on the far side with the puck. Skating into his own zone behind his net, but he drops it off there with Bowering. The pass misses, and that's Tom Stevens, who steps in from the point. Sends it down to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will chip play off the boards towards Mulcahy, but he's beaten to the puck there by Long, but it's pinned up against the boards. Comes up to the side where Adams rims it all the way around, and that's going to be Stevens who's going to have to go get it. Stops it up with his skate and chips it in back towards Chamberlain. Chamberlain tries the quick backhand pass towards Ferguson, but that doesn't go. And now Adams mishandles that puck at the point, and he's chased down by Pollard. They come together, and it's going to be an offside, the delayed offside. Adams takes his time, hits Chamberlain. Chamberlain's got Mulcahy and Ferguson wide. He looks for Ferguson. Ferguson plays a bit of a dummy there to allow the puck into the zone. And that is now Davis back in his own zone with the puck. Davis hits Hill. Hill going wide, tries to go inside outside. He tried to find Dell there in front of the net, and now it's Davis on the half wall with the puck. Hager now has it to Thunder in behind the goal. He's out there with Henry Kavaka on the back end. He's got Sam Dean in front of him, and Barnes Garner with him on the wing, out behind the pitcher as well. Dean pokes that puck towards Griffiths at the point. Griffiths keeps it in. Hager with a quick pass up to Barnes Garner. Little toe drag there by Barnes Garner. He's in on goal. His shot. He scores!
First shift for Barnes Garner. He steps on the pad. I think a bit of a miscommunication from the Huskies, but Barnes Garner goes in 1-on-2 against the Huskies defenders. A tiny little toe drag, nothing too special. Kicks it past his defender. Just kicks it a bit too far, but he manages to pull the puck back onto his forehand and absolutely tears it top left-hand corner over the goalie blocker side. Now, I mean, forgive me, a right-handed shot coming down the right-handed wing to go left-hand top corner is a fabulous shot.
That's a good shot.
So it's 1-0 to the. It's 1-0 to the Thunder. What a great start. But that's exactly what they'll be looking for. And Barnes Garner stepping up for his first game of the season with the Thunder.
A very good goal there. Off the ensuing face-off. Good. Steps into his man on the far side. The Huskies break it in. That's going to be Jackson. He's stick checked there by Good, and that's probably going to be a minor penalty. The referee's got his arm up. Huskies' attempted shot by Woodford is stopped, and as Connor Good touches the puck, he's going to be taken for a hook.
So Connor Good finds himself first game of the Thunder, first shift, grabs himself a penalty. Like it.
He's getting on the score sheet. Well, the game sheet. Maybe not the score sheet. He's getting on the game sheet. Got ahead of myself. So, Thunder go to the kill. Thunder keep Beaumoulin and Harrison Good out on the forward line with O'Flaherty and White on the back end. Pentecost steps in for the Huskies. He's got, I believe that's Davis, Pollard, Bowering, and Milton up top. O'Flaherty chops that puck, and White meets Pentecost in the corner. White digging away, is able to pick up that puck, and he floats it out and down the ice. And that's going to be played by Long all the way up to Pollard on the left wing. Pollard with a quick few steps into the zone. He's got Milton going in front of the net. He kind of loses the handle on the puck as O'Flaherty stick checks him. And it's up to the top with Davis. Shot on goal, blocked away by Laverick. Good solid save there as Bowering steps in off the point to collect that puck. Little sauce over O'Flaherty's stick to Pentecost. Chamberlain's out there to kill the penalty, and he quickly gets a stick on Bowering and sends that puck out and down the ice as Phil Mulcahy is out there to chase it down. Bowering, an outlet pass to Milton. Milton sliding through the neutral zone into Thunder zone. Stevens stretched out there trying to take that pass away from him. Milton still has the puck in the Thunder zone. He's going to find Bowering at the top. Bowering tries to go backdoor. Henry Adams is there to pick up that pass though. And Phil Mulcahy is going to send that out and down the ice. And Chamberlain's going to put a forecheck on Bowering and Long. Long with the puck. Circles behind his own goal. Steps away from Chamberlain. Chamberlain is out there with Barnes Garner on the forward line now. The puck is in on Laverick's pad, and Stevens tries to play that away from the wall past Appleby and Woodford. That's Dell who keeps the puck in. Woodford on the half wall. He moves up to the defensive position, looking for a shot. Shot goes off of a skate and into the corner. And that's picked up by Hill. Hill tries to find Dell. Dell circles in the Thunder zone. Goes cross ice to Dell. Up to the top to Long. Long can't get a shot away, and he can only backhand it across to Dell. Dell goes cross ice to Hill. Pursued there by Barnes Garner. Adams misses that puck, and Stevens back in again. He goes up the wall. There are no Thunder players there, so it comes back down to him, where he's met on the boards and chips it around to Barnes Garner. Thunder under a bit of pressure here after this kill. We're back to 5-a-side, back to full strength. Connor Good's out there now with Beaumoulin and Harrison Good. And that'll be an icing call against the Huskies.
Yeah, just to keep you updated on the YouTube, we've got Andy for the Dell family. I noticed that you keep saying the name Dell out on the Huskies team today, so I can only assume that they're relations to that. We've got our lovely Harriet H. Patterson saying woo as the goal goes in. So, hi Harriet, thanks for watching.
Off that face-off, it's Harrison Good with a shot, and he's got the puck again in the corner. Drops it off to Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin's checked there by Lillis, but he breaks away. Tries to find Connor Good in the high slot, but Woodford's there to take the puck away. It's backhanded out to center ice. No Flaherty has the puck in his own zone. Van's on a bit of a pass, but he's got the puck again. Almost a bit of a self-pass there. He steps into the zone, drops it off to Harrison Good. Good finds Beaumoulin. Pollard's stick is all over the ice. Pass comes to the high slot where Connor Good is, drops it off to Harrison Good. His shot just goes wide of the goal. And Beaumoulin and Pollard come together at the boards, and the puck ends up on Good's stick. Harrison Good stick behind the net. Good tries to go up to White, but he's met there by Milton, and a stick check puts that puck on the boards again. Puck is behind the net now with Connor Good. Good looking for options. Tries to find Beaumoulin, but it was in the pads of Jackson. And now it's Hagar who goes to White in his own zone. White up the boards to no one. I think Thunder might have been in danger of a too many men on the ice penalty there if anyone had touched that. Mulcahy in on the forecheck. And now that's Lillis across to Milton, and now to Pollard. Pollard on the right wing. His shot goes upstairs, right over Laverick's shoulder, and he scores. What
an absolute dish. Lovely, lovely finish. He's gone near side over the blocker's shoulder of Graham Laverick, right in the corner, right near side. Lovely, lovely finish from the Huskies 92. They've equalised that up at 1-1 with a fabulous goal. Very, very nice looking goal.
Yeah, that's two individual efforts for these two goals that we've seen. Yeah. Just players stepping in and ripping a shot. I think the goalies are caught a bit unawares on these two goals that we've had so far.
Very, very nice goal. You don't get goals going like that very often. It was a very, very nice finish.
It was. Yeah, full credit to Pollard on that one. He got Laverick. He got Laverick to bite and just went right upstairs, right over his shoulder. So it's Dell with the puck now in a breakout for the Huskies. He's up there with Davis on the right wing. He's going to take on Adams himself and turns back. Hits Payne at the point. Payne's shot doesn't go. Now it's Phil Mulcahy. He tries to find Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the return pass. They manage to stay onside. Mulcahy was looking back to the front of the net, but was nothing there. Stevens steps into a shot. Doesn't get a lot on it, but it's stick saved from long and sent away. Davis flips that puck in. Stevens catches it. He's got Ferguson on a quick up. Ferguson's got space. He's got Dean going to the net. Ferguson holds off, looking for options. Stevens trying to join him on the rush there. Dean now with the puck. Dean's shot goes wide. Barnes Garner with the puck in behind the goal. Slips past Bowering. He's looking to make space. He's going to go up top to Stevens. Stevens is going to walk the line, but he gets a shot off. Doesn't make it all the way to the goal. Dean's lost his stick.
And Sam Dean looks like he's been called for a penalty there. Referee's arm's gone up. He's pointing at Sam Dean. I think he's going to go through him rough. I'm not quite sure what he's seeing there. It was a collision in on the boards, but I'm not sure. The referee must have thought that maybe Sam went in a bit tough, maybe used his hands instead of his shoulders. Either way, that will take the Thunder back down to 4 men. The Huskies have got a good chance here to take the lead. Just under 12 and a half minutes left in this period, and the Huskies are back up on the power play.
Off that face-off win by Beaumoulin, O'Flaherty sends the puck all the way down the ice, and that's going to be playable for Long. But he sends it around the boards, and it's met there by Beaumoulin, and not a Huskies player. Beaumoulin steps in, and Long is forced to make a glove save.
Very aggressive penalty kill there from the Thunder. Beaumoulin stepping into that shot there. Phil Ross is saying 2 great goals so far. Come on, Huskies.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah, very fair. Very fair.
The Beaumoulin steps in to the face-off against Appleby. That puck is with Dell behind the goal. He leaves it there for Appleby. He's going to hit Long. Long's going to try and go cross ice. That's not going to work. Beaumoulin's in with the puck. He's kind of by himself, so he's just going to have to kind of kill some time here. Alex White was calling for that puck to kill some more time, but Beaumoulin sends it in behind, and O'Flaherty steps up to keep that puck in the Husky zone. Huskies now look like they've got a bit of space to make a breakout. Dell puts on the brakes, looking for some options. Goes all the way across ice to try and hit long, but the puck goes past him, and White's the first one to it. And he plays it on his back end. Keeps going all the way and chips it out into the center ice zone. That's Dell again. To Pollard. Pollard hits long in the middle of the ice. Mulcahy trying to stick check. White steps up with his stick and is able to get that puck away. Chamberlain sends the puck down the ice, and White's in on the forecheck. In on long. Huskies, once again, break out on this power play. That cross-ice pass finds no one, and it's going to allow Adams to step up by himself. We've got Chamberlain in the middle. Adams goes to the back end, drops it off to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's shot does not go, and it's saved by Long fairly easily. That's Milton now for the Huskies. Burns past Stevens. He's met there by Adams. A solid little coming together.
Yeah, Adams really wanted that puck back.
Yep, he did.
Steam train.
Chamberlain's going to send that puck down the ice. A bit of a collision behind the goal there. The mix of the Huskies player and Mulcahy and the goaltender Long. No penalty on the play. Shot from the wing by Pollard is gobbled up by Laverick and held on to for a face-off.
Not quite cheeseburger time for Laverick just yet, but it looked like he was looking behind him at one point. I'm not sure he knew he had it, but
it's those sharp angle shots.
Apparently that's what good angles do to a goalie. Yeah. They save them when they don't even know they've saved them. So a good effort there from the Huskies on that power play. They got a couple of shots off, but there is only 8 seconds left on the Sandine penalty. He'll be making his way back onto the ice.
For this last bit of the power play, the Huskies have Pentecost in the middle with Davis and Pollard up front, and that's Milton and Bowering on the back end.
Solid power play line there for the Huskies, seeing if they can grab a goal.
Just waiting on a bit of a, it looks like an equipment issue with the Huskies goalie Long. Something might have happened. He's got his helmet off. Might have been from that collision behind the goal. But, yeah, we shall wait for that to get sorted out.
Phil Ross giving us a thank you for the mention. Anytime, Phil. You keep posting on here, mate, and we'll keep mentioning it. Yeah, goalie looks like he's sorted, making his way back to his cage now.
Yep.
Referee will be signalling the linesman to get us going. 8 seconds left on the penalty, 10:35 left on this period clock. Let's go.
Bonescarter wins that face-off. O'Flaherty one-times it down the ice. Behind pitchers, in on Long with a bit of a forecheck. Dean's out of the box. Thunder back to full strength. Then Dean's got the puck momentarily. It's in his feet. He's got it now. He's checked there by Milton, and that little stick check manages to force the Thunder offside. And that'll be a face-off just outside the Husky zone.
Yeah, it's always tough for people like Sandy in there when he could have easily made the decision to dump it in and potentially lose possession of the puck. He chose to hold on to it to try and take it in under control, but the Huskies guys stood him up, took him offside.
O'Flaherty steps in there, up from the blue line to try and intercept that pass. And the pass was intended for Sansella. White goes to Barnes-Garner off the wall. He chips it into the zone, where Dean is unable to get a hold of it. He's hooked there. But, okay, apparently he wasn't hooked. Looked like Lillis got a stick right into the midsection of Dean there. But the referee did not see it that way.
Yeah, I think the referee being at the other side of the pad didn't quite see where the stick was coming from then, so...
Yeah. Ooh! Cheeky little play by Barnes-Garner off the back of the goal. And then he almost forgets the puck. But definitely eluded that Huskies forechecker. That is a toy little play that every defender loves if it goes right. And coaches hate it if it goes wrong. That sounds solid with a solid bump there in on Barnes-Garner. It's a nice coming together of bodies. White's in. Well, White and Jackson come together with some speed, and they both end up hitting the deck.
Speed, and there's a sizable difference between the two players there. Alex White being a lot bigger, and it's paid by Henry Adams down the other end of the ice.
Going in with that hip.
I start calling him Elvis the Pelvis after a hit like that. That's a good save from the goalie there, from Bobby Chamberlain's shot as well. He wheeled it in on the goalie into the paint, and the goalie's dealt with it. So we've got a big hit down the bottom by the young lad, young number 3, is it, from the Huskies? Fantastic hit. Slowed Alex White right down, and then Elvis the pelvis down the other side with a massive hip check up against the Smith Skips board.
Now it's my turn to be left speechless. That's Ferguson in the corner with the puck. He's got Chamberlain and Mulcahy with him on this forward line. He holds onto the puck, looking for some movement, finds Chamberlain on the high slot. Chamberlain kind of fading away there, takes a shot, and it goes off the blocker. Adams cannot control it, and that's Payne who steps away with the puck. Shot from outside, it goes off the blocker of Laverick. And Chamberlain, in a little puck battle there, moves it up to Ferguson. Ferguson chips it off the referee, which happens. Adams steps up. Chamberlain's by himself there, playing a bit of defense. And now it's Adams with the puck to Ferguson. But Pentecost steps in fresh off the bench and sends that puck in towards the goal. Laverick doesn't cover it, chooses to play it to the corner. And that looks to be Dell in the corner with the puck. Steps out. Stick check there by Beaumoulin. And now it's Mulcahy towards the end of a shift. But he's shut down fairly easily there by Bowering. Bit of a case of a mismatch on fresh legs. Pentecost finds Pollard, who steps into the zone against Henry Kavaka and Hayden Hager. Connor Good up against Bowering.
Oh, he's going to go for that.
He's going to go again.
I feel there's a... Yeah, I'm not sure he's done that on purpose. There's no maliciousness there. I think he's gone to check the puck, and he's grabbed the skate blade. The Husky player's obviously gone down, and he's gone for a trip there. So that's the Thunder finding themselves on the kill again. That's 3 times in this period. Probably not what they wanted.
No, not ideal.
You know, spending a quarter of a period in the box, but still only 1-1. So they're obviously doing okay on the kill as well.
Yeah. White's going to rim that all the way around, but it's met there by Milton. Milton's able to hold the zone only momentarily, but Milton and Harrison Good, come together for a nice little bump. Puck's over on the right-hand side for O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty ends up putting it off the boards, but not all the way down. That's Bowering with the puck, goes cross-ice, ends up on Pentecost's stick. White steps him up once again with that quick stick. And the Huskies are going to try to restart their power play time here in the Thunder zone. Pollard steps into the circle, drops it off to Pentecost behind the net. Pentecost comes to Bowering, sharp angle shot, doesn't go. Good, has a rolling puck to deal with, but he's able to shovel that out and down the ice. And it's going to be Pollard who's back to pick that up for the Huskies. His long pass to Davis is then shoveled on to Pentecost. Pentecost has Davis and Milton in the middle of the ice. He's going to wheel that puck behind the net. Pressured there by White. Now Davis has the puck in the corner. Davis up to Milton at the point. Milton slides down into the corner. He turns back. He's watched there by Ferguson and White. He goes cross ice to hit Pollard, and the puck goes under his stick. Pentecost harangued there by White behind the net. Now it's with Milton. Milton finds Bowering at the top. Bowering shot pass meant for Davis.
Good opportunity there for the Huskies. Yep. Good goal scoring opportunity there. Number 94 sat in the blue paint, ready for the empty net.
White intercepts that crease-bound pass from Pentecost meant for Pollard, and it's out and down the ice and long, steps out of his net and flicks it up around the glass, all the way around, past Bowering. Barnes-Gunner is going to find Chamberlain on a goal. Chamberlain tries to slide it under the pads of Long, but Long stands tall and makes a good save there on Chamberlain, right in close. Pollard trying to find Appleby there. Appleby is out there up front with Dell and Hill. Good steps back on the ice. We're back to full strength. But the Huskies have a bit of a sort of rush here, a half rush. Good's back on the puck. He's up there with Dean. Adams pokes it past Hill there on the side and tries to go cross ice. Dean tries to play that to Barnes-Garner. That doesn't work. Adams now with the puck. Sends that long pass towards Hein Pitcher. He's able to get a stick on it, but it's going to go all the way down for him, I think. Yep. I think he managed to get a stick on it before he came anywhere near the
Huskies team looking very positive on the power play. I know that they've had 3 opportunities here, but shots are happening, plays are moving. I was about to say that just before they gave the puck up really easily in their own zone, but that happens, unfortunately. You get a lot of pressure from a penalty killing team sometimes, such an aggressive one like the Thunder as well. But couple of really good opportunities there for the Haringey Huskies. I think the Thunder guys are gonna have to watch that if they're gonna continue to find themselves in the box.
Definitely. Puck's bobbled along. Pentecost has it now. He plays it to Stevens instead of dumping it in. Stevens chips that off the wall. Puck comes to Milton, who plays it off of Sam Dean's leg. Puck's now with Pollard. He tries to find Pentecost, but it's Barnes Garner with it now, who loops back into his own zone and drops that up to O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty tries to quickly find Hein Pitcher with a puck, and it doesn't work, but it's dumped back into the Thunder zone. White and Pollard are going to come together as White's fresh off the bench. Picked up by O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty with a little stop-start finds Ferguson. Ferguson goes wide past Lillis. Ferguson's in on goal. He's got Chamberlain with him. Tries a backhand play, and Jackson comes up underneath him and takes him down. Chamberlain's not happy about that. Rightfully so, I would say. Jackson plays that towards Pentecost. O'Flaherty puts that back in on Chamberlain's stick. Chamberlain with a little sauce pass to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to find some space. Finds Phil Mulcahy, who's come off the bench. His return pass doesn't work. He's got the puck again on the half wall now. Tries to get it to Chamberlain, who's in the corner. Doesn't work. White knocks that puck down at the blue line. Finds O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty hits Ferguson in stride. Thunder gaining the zone again. Good pressure here by this line. That's forward line of Chamberlain, Ferguson, and Mulcahy. Mulcahy with a sharp angle shot. It doesn't go. And that's going to be Long who jumped on that.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Thunder. Couple of shout outs to say from the YouTube. Jennifer Saunders would like to wish a very happy 30th birthday to Nikki. Love Ginge and all the mob that are watching.
Fair enough.
Got John Milne, I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if it's not. Shout out to the MKL Block 14 crew watching, the MK family. Come on, Thunder. So it's very good to see some Lightning fans.
Yeah.
Watching the little brothers play, as it is. Very, very big welcome to you. Thanks for watching.
So, a new forward line out here for Thunder that we've not seen yet this game. We've got Mellett with Danny Mulcahy and Ian Peters up front. Stevens and Adams are on the back end for this shift. Stevens slips away from Davis there. He hits Danny Mulcahy. Mulcahy looking for some space. He's got Peters going to the net. He tries to find Peters, and the puck just jumps over his stick. That was a nice little play there from both forwards. They both knew what they wanted to do. Mulcahy wheeling around the zone, tries a quick shot. It hits either the defender or Mellett, and now the Huskies have a bit of a break into the Thunder zone. The puck slips away from Davis, and that's going to allow Stevens time to set up a bit of a breakout here as Thunder are rolling their forward lines. We've got the too good to be true line coming back out as Connor Good does a nice little pirouette, a little how's she doing? Finds the puck in his skates and sends it into the Husky zone, where Harrison Good picks it up and sends it back to Connor. Connor trying to find Bowman in front of the net. Doesn't go. Good with a quick stick check and a quick turnaround shot. Doesn't go. Bowman throws that puck.
An empty net.
Bowman threw that puck right through that crease, right to the blue paint, but it was met by no one. Hager now has the puck. He's got space to wheel with it. He's going to go cross ice to Bowman, and now it's with Good. Good steps into the zone, drops it off there for his brother. Connor Good looking for some space to shoot. His shot goes...
Oh, it's a good save.
Away to the side of the goal. It was a very good save there.
A lot of traffic in front of that Huskies goalie then.
Yep. Another sharp angle shot goes off of Long's pads, and now Bowering can only flip that out towards Woodford, and it's met there by Henry Kabaka. Henry Kabaka hits Hagar. Hagar takes it on his backhand well and turns to try and find some time. Makes that pass back to Kabaka. Kabaka's going to find Barnes Garner. He's going to track back through his own zone, but he's stripped to the puck there by Appleby as he tried to come out in front. Puck's now pinned up on the boards behind Laverick's goal. And it's pinned there for a long time, longer than I thought it would be pinned.
Yeah, the referee would normally have blown his whistle by now, and there it goes.
There it goes.
Maybe they're beginning to lighten up on the COVID board restrictions.
Maybe. Sounds dangerous when you say it like that.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Maybe this referee should become the Prime Minister. We could go back out nightclubbing and bowling and everything. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Hitting people against the boards, left, right, and centre. I mean, we won't bring politics into this right now, but...
Oh, yeah, let's not. That's my fault. I apologise.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You really tempted me there for a second. So the puck comes out of the Husky zone. Hein Pitcher's met there by Pollard. And now Long We're in the last minute of play in this period as the puck is flipped way across to the opposite side of the rink. O'Flaherty holds there and tries to hit Dean, but the puck just didn't work. Pentecost, off of White Stick, is able to find Pollard. He leaves it there for Pentecost. Pentecost steps into the circle and shot. And to be fair, I don't know what that hit. Someone skated in front of the goal. It wasn't the post. It must have been a save then. We'll call it a save by Laverick. Ooh, cross-ice pass finds Pollard. And Milton is Johnny on the spot and popped that puck into the open goal.
The Thunder have just collapsed a little bit too hard in front of Laverick there.
Just a little bit.
Not picking up their men quite as tightly as they wanted to. It was a good shot coming in, and Graham's made the first save fabulously, but the rebound has found itself in the blue paint, very much like the Prosser goal last week, the week before, where it just sat there in the paint with no one around, and unfortunately it was for the MK guys, it was a black shirt that found it first.
Yeah, Milton was really quick to get to that puck, and it's what you expect from your forwards. They're going to be hungry. You know,
the number 89 that walked through the middle, I'm not sure that they've been getting, the Haringey Huskies guys are getting a little bit too much time on the puck in the attacking zone, or more credit to the Huskies. They're finding time in the attacking zone very well.
Definitely.
Spreading out nicely, moving the puck nicely. Thunder have allowed them to slip into a dangerous spot there, and Laverick, it's a rebound. The defenseman should be doing something about that, really.
Yep. So with 15 seconds left to play in this first period, Adams has the puck behind his own goal. He moves it up to Good on the wall. Good trying to find Beaumoulin. That was Hill who came across with a strong stick check on Beaumoulin. Stevens has the puck, and that is going to
There we have it, folks, for the first period.
Yeah.
We must mention as well, if you're used to the MK Thunder stream, we normally have a live replay from behind the goal, but we've had some major internet issues today, and Planet Ice has very kindly sorted us out with some internet connection, which unfortunately means that the cameras behind the goal aren't connected to it, so it means that we are doing replays, but it will be off the main camera screen instead, so you will only see a replay from the angle that you saw the original shot from. But do you know what? A replay's a replay. It's better than a replay. So,
yep.
Evan, what a period! It was fun. It was enjoyable. There was a few hits, a couple of goals. How do you think it went for both teams? What do we need?
Well, I mean, on the whole, I would say that it was a fairly even-handed period. Obviously, the Huskies come away with that extra goal to end the first frame.
Yeah.
And that is down to their good work, their pressure down low, and their ability to collect rebounds. One thing that we saw Thunder maybe not get enough of in that first period was to play for some rebounds. They had a few shots that just didn't target.
A couple of nice zonal plays, but no real scuffling in and around the paint, which, let's be honest, is where a lot of goals come from, isn't it?
Yes. So I think going forward, it's, like we've said before so many times, get some more high-quality scoring chances, get the puck into the middle of the ice. We've seen a lot of sharp-angle shots in this first period. A couple of them went in, but, a lot of them have been dealt with by Long and Laverick very admirably. You expect your goalie to make those sharp-angle saves. So I think a bit more pressure in the offensive zone, create some turnovers, and, get Long moving side to side, get some good shots on.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a very, very evenly matched game. The one thing you have to take away from that period as well, there's no mention of the 6 minutes worth of penalties that the Thunder found themselves with only 4 guys instead of 5 guys.
Yeah.
That has to have, more so towards the end of the game, I would believe, but that has to have an effect on the guys. The guys that are the special team players that are out there killing the penalties, their legs are going to get more and more frustrated, more and more tired and fatigued. Throughout the period, if they find themselves having to skate more than theoretically they should do. That goes for the power play boys on the Huskies team as well. They're out there doing their 5-on-5 stuff, but then they're out there also doing the power play stuff. It does change the concepts of a hockey game when there's a lot of penalties. And to be honest with you, I mean, if I was coach right now, I'd be asking the guys to be careful about the penalties. 6 minutes, I feel, in one period is too long to be sat in the box, especially against a team like Haringey Huskies, who are obviously good at finding space, especially on this big pad, and quite clearly good at using that space, finding them rebounds, getting into positions where the Thunder can't keep up with them, and that's the reason that they're a goal up. Let's be honest.
We can be honest. If we're anything, we're honest.
We're honest. So keep the shout outs coming in as well just before we leave you. A shout out to my dad's 69th birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy Dan Glesek. That's from Liam Watson, so thanks very much. Come on Huskies, skate like devils, says Neil Surtees. Neil Surtees out there. A shout out to the MKTV. This is really great stream with good quality commentary. We love the comments like that.
We'll take that.
Thank you very much, Neil. Right, go grab yourselves a drink, get yourself comfortable, go to the toilet if you have to.
Nip to the loo, as they say in this country.
And we'll be back with you in probably 10 to 15 minutes as the resurface finishes off. See you in a minute.
And welcome back. Welcome back to Planet Ice, Milton Keynes, Huskies, Thunder, Ruggedstock Cup. Here we are.
Everything all in one. I love it.
I was going to say, I'm out of breath now. That was
good.
I covered it all.
You have just walked up a flight of stairs as well. So
all right, come on. I'm not that unfit.
So
Maybe.
the referees are back out on the ice. Some of the Thunder guys and some of the Haringey guys making their way to the bench. It was a good, interesting first period.
It was.
Lots of comments coming in on the YouTube as well, which is brilliant.
My favourite that I want to jump on here. Shout out to Milton Keynes for its easily navigated grid street system. Yeah. I mean, I've been a Milton Keynes resident for going on 7.5, nearly 8 years now, and I like the grid system.
Feels like home.
It feels like home. It feels like driving in downtown Toronto. Grid. You know where you're going. So, yeah. Shout out to MK and a life-size game of battleships. Interesting concept, but
it's not a bad idea. But
it's not a bad idea.
Moving back to the hockey and not.
Oh yeah. All right.
Coming away from the geography just a little bit of the Southern England grid system. It was an interesting first period there from both teams. The Haringey Huskies, I've got to hand it to them. Their power play, their grabbing situations, they're grabbing hold of situations that are manufacturing goal scoring opportunities. There's no doubt about that. Graham Laverick having to see the puck a few times there. But, you know, saying that, opportunities given the Thunder, although the scoreline they're down by 1, the Thunder are definitely up there doing exactly the same thing. You know, maybe not as sort of breathtaking moments or sort of scary moments where the puck's on the line where it has been for the Thunder, but some of the plays they've been making in the offensive zones definitely been something to watch out for, you know, if you're a Huskies player. So wondering what the coaches have been saying to the guys, and it looks like the too good to be true line is back out there to start with Boomlin in the middle. All credit to you, Evan, there for that too good to be true line.
We could call it the c'est bon line in a bit of homage to Julian. Good, bon, c'est bon. Très bien.
I'm glad you know a bit of French because I haven't got a clue what you're.
Un petit peu. Je parle français un petit peu. I apologize to any French viewers for my butchering of the French language. Turned over in front of the net. Good misses the net on the shot. Unlucky there for Harrison Good. He really tried to step into that one. It just goes wide of the net. Connor Good there chopping the puck up against Milton.
The one thing that took you away from your front action there, it was that little bit of hockey action there in the slot.
Milton's pass for Pollard is going to go off his stick and down the ice, and White with a little shimmy takes that puck away from Pollard and tries to break it up, but that pass misses Beaumoulin, and the Thunder are going to roll their forward line here, and we'll get Ferguson, Chamberlain, and Mulcahy out for the Thunder. That's Pentecost now with the puck. He stops up, turning away from Alex White. White in a nice little battle here behind the goal, off to the side. The puck comes up to Jackson, who fakes a shot and sends it back around to Pentecost. Pentecost to Pollard. Pollard in the turnaround, saved by Laverick, and that's going to bounce right up into his catching mitt. He's going to grab onto that.
I think quite a bit of a nothing shot there from Pollard.
Yeah.
You know what? He held onto that puck really well. He had 2 white shirts on him then, and he still managed to get the shot away. So good choose there to Pollard there.
Yep. Appleby steps in against Phil Mulcahy. Appleby wins that face-off up to Jackson. Jackson goes off the boards to... I can't see who that was, but the puck's now going the other way. Mulcahy looks to Ferguson. He's got Chamberlain with him. Chamberlain now in the circle. Shot goes into Jackson, who unknowingly blocked that shot.
With his armpit.
With
the way he's rubbing his chest at the moment. But Jackson having a fantastic game as well at the moment. I think he's playing incredibly well.
Yeah. Curse of the commentator. You absolutely jinxed that because that... kind of muffin that clearing, that dump in chance. Pucks with Chamberlain. Chamberlain steps in the shot, blockered away by Long. Good save there. Long came right out of his crease into the end of the white ice to cut down the angle on Chamberlain there. Adams throws the puck towards Mulcahy. It's going to go over his stick, and that's going to go for an icing.
Yeah, Adams is probably going to want that pass back a little bit. I had to try and slip that in there. Old Elvis the pelvis.
And now all you need is a thank you very much. So, off this face-off in the Thunder zone, Mulcahy's going to win that to Stevens on the half wall. He's up against Davis there in that face-off. Puck's coming round. Davis chases down Adams. Adams still has the puck in his own zone. Goes behind the net to Stevens. Stevens looks to Ferguson. All Ferguson can do is see that puck down the ice. Icing's waved off. That's Payne with the puck behind the net. He's going to go all the way around to Dell. Or was that Hill? I think that was Hill. My apologies. Payne now has the puck back. He goes cross ice.
A good forecheck from
behind pitcher. Right out front to Dean. And Dean's unable to bury that. A good save by Long.
Fabulous save by Long. On pitcher, a fantastic pinch from the young number 43 to steal the puck off the Haringey defender there.
Good pressure,
he dished it straight out into Sam Dean, number 70, in the middle, in the slot, and the keeper sliding straight from post to middle to attack that puck, and he took it well. It was a good save. Bit of a lifeline there from the Huskies. Good save from the goalie.
Yep. Off the face-off, Dean wins that to Hind Pitcher. Hind Pitcher goes to White, and White can only chop it back to Hind Pitcher. Milton to Pentecost, but White tries to step up to take the puck. A little bit of a battle ensues, and O'Flaherty chips that to White on the boards. Milton's there to meet him. It's now with Barnes-Garner. He goes past Payne, past Pollard. Puck comes to Dean. Accidentally leaves it there for Barnes-Garner. His shot attempt goes wide of the net. White's going to step in from the left point and send that in to Dean behind the goal. Dean with a little step over. Tries to move past Payne. Payne gets to him and kind of squeezes him out on the boards there. High pitch in the top of the zone. His shot is deflected, but it goes wide. Dean to Barnes Garner. Works a bit of a half cycle there. He steps up from the wall, tries to hit high pitcher. Doesn't go. O'Flaherty to White. White from the top. His shot is deflected.
Oh, nobody knows where it is. I still don't know where it is.
Nope. I think it's gone.
I think it's caught up in maybe Long's pads somewhere.
Or it's evaporated. It's gone. It's disappeared.
Okay.
I'm assuming he just went out of play somewhere. Must have. Your guess is as good as ours, viewers.
Sorry, we can't give you much more information on that one.
We have failed you on this one. Adam's shot from the point is easily stopped by Long. He's going to hold on to that shot. And there'll be another face-off to his right.
Ted McEwen, watching with my mum and dad. We are MK Lightning fans, and I play for the MK Storm under-9s.
Hey.
I'm on Thunder. Young Ted, under-9s. Ted watching the Thunder here today. Hi, Ted, and hello, mum and dad. Thanks for watching.
The Huskies are going to clear that puck down the ice, and Stevens is chasing after it. He's pursued by Sansala. Stevens craftily turns away from him and is able to find Good on the wall. Good finds his brother Connor. Harrison to Connor there. Finds some space. He's got Bowman going to the net. Connor still has the puck. Goes all the way around the zone almost. He's met there by Bowering. Bowering and Appleby combined to get that puck out into the neutral zone for the Thunder. Adams now looking for Bowman, but finds Danny Mulcahy. Mulcahy tried a little one-touch pass there to find Bowman streaking through the middle, and it didn't go. Huskies have some numbers here. Catching MK almost on a full change. That's going to be offside of the line as Woodford tried to send Appleby in.
I don't think the Haringey Huskies are particularly fond of that call. Pull of the linesman there has just thrown his arm up and blew the whistle down for an offside when the play was nearly at the face-off circle. So maybe they're shouting a little bit of a delayed reaction there from the linesman, but I'm sure the Thunder have no issue with that, but the Haringey Huskies guys not very happy about that call.
So face-off outside the Thunder zone. It's going to be controlled by the Huskies. Chopped into the corner there by Hill. O'Flaherty pursued by Davis. But he's able to shovel that towards White. White goes across to Danny Mulcahy. Mulcahy up against Jackson. Puck's down in the corner. Mulcahy with a little stop and turn back. Still holding to the puck. Pushed to the wall there by Jackson. Peters is with Mulcahy. Peters rolls away to try and find some open space.
It looks to me like Jackson's going to be going for a high stick.
He's getting rough.
Oh no, okay, a rough. Either way, his stick was flaring up in the air. And you know what?
Yeah.
Jackson, Mississippi. He was out there. He's been getting proper gritty, as Bruno Mark would say.
Yes.
The young lad, young number 3 from Haringey, getting really stuck in on the boards there. Fair play to him. But he's came away with a roughing call there, maybe just a bit too much. Another shout out from Harriet H, our very own H, saying a shout out to my dad, Blue. She calls him Blue. Much love to him.
Much love.
So the Thunder find themselves on the power play for the first time of the game, I believe.
Yeah, I want to say yes. That's what happens when you don't have the stats in front of us. Mulcahy, Chamberlain, Ferguson, and we...
Oh, I think that's a bit of a weak call. Sorry to interrupt you there. The referee's arm's gone straight up. Phil Mulcahy's just gone for the puck, and he's got the puck. And in the process of poke checking the puck away, a Haringey player has gone flying over the Phil Mulcahy's stick, and he's gone for tripping. Only 15 seconds after the Haringey found themselves short benched. So we're going to be 4-on-4. It's going to be a big ice pad here for 4-on-4. It's interesting when we get a 4-on-4 in this building because the ice pad is so big. So who we got? We've got Bobby Chamberlain, Ferguson, Henry Adams and Stevens.
And they're going to look to go to work here against the Huskies. Huskies have Pollard, Pentecost, Bowering and Long out for this 4-on-4. Adams hits Chamberlain and he wheels to the neutral zone, gathering some steam, goes wide, in behind the net, still going. At the top of the zone, dishes to Henry Adams. Adams shot.
He slid it through. The goalie's not going to be happy with that, but just what we were talking about with that large ice pad there, Evan. Yep. Bobby Chamberlain gets that puck in his own zone. It doesn't look like he's absolutely lightning through the middle, but He's got his feet moving. There's nobody to step him up because the ice pad's so large. He's got space. He wheels into the zone. He takes the puck round the back of the net with you know, hardly anybody to stop him or slow him down. Henry Adams takes the quick pinch forward, gets the puck from Bobby Chamberlain, and he shoots it hard and low. Typical defender shot. Unfortunately, it touches a lot of leather on the way through, slows the puck right down, but it does squeeze just through.
A squeeze down through.
Barely even hits the back of the net, but full circumference of the puck did cross the line. So we have a good goal.
Did you have to call Toronto for that one?
Yes, I did. Well, no.
No.
It was pretty obvious it had gone.
Yeah.
And even though the scoreboard does say 3-1 to the Huskies, it's not. It's actually 2-2.
It is
so
2-1.
we have a draw game. And that's the 4-on-4 even-handed goal.
So, time to go back to work here. It's O'Flaherty, drops to Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin goes cross-ice to Stevens. Stevens has to take it on his forehand, do a little spin. Tries to bully his way through Woodford. Good's got Beaumoulin going to the net. His shot goes off of Griffiths. That's Harrison Good out there. He rolled around with Beaumoulin. Give and go, a little almost half cycle. Good tries to put it back low, and it goes off of Appleby. Woodford ends up chipping that off of White's skate, and White is forced to go back in. He's got a streaking O'Flaherty on his wing for a quick up. He's got O'Flaherty. He's got Chamberlain with him. He's got White again. Chamberlain to White. White shot is well saved by Long, and the puck goes up into the corner. And now it's in behind the goal with Chamberlain and Payne, and Milton comes away with that puck.
Oh, and it's another very easy call there for the ref.
And
you know, a stick's come out, a Haringey player's gone down, we have a tripping call. We have 16 seconds left on the home team's penalty, so the Haringey guys, young Jackson, number 3, did come out the box.
Yep.
Just as that whistle was blown. So it is going to be 5-on-3 for 16 seconds for the Haringey team. Bobby Chamberlain not looking very happy at that call. Again,
not a happy chappy.
A little bit weak. I can't say that it wasn't a trip. It was a trip. But,
yep.
You know, it's one of them very awkward moments where there's no maliciousness. He's gone for the puck. He's got the puck. Yeah. And while his stick's been sat there, somebody's tripped over it.
Yep. It looked like he didn't know much about it. He was tied up with Payne, and then, the stick came in.
Oh, but Alex White's just stole the puck off the D-man straight off the face-off, and he's powering towards the goalie. The goalie's made a good stop there.
Big save by Long there.
Good sure-handed opportunity there for Alex White and the Thunder, and Phil Mulcahy makes his way back out the box to make it 5-on-4.
That's Pentecost for the Huskies. He goes cross-ice to Pollard. Pollard drops that off for Davis, I believe. White is quick to that, and he sends a shot right on goal, right on Long. Long's forced to make a bit of a pad save there on the butterfly on that dump shot. Puck comes around the boards in the Husky zone. Milton picks it up. He drops it between his legs to Bowering. Bowering trying to find some space. He's going to hit the Pollard on the left wing. Pollard's watched there by Mulcahy and Adams. Adams is doing his little bend and stretch to take that passing lane away. Puck's now with Bowering on the half wall. White gets to that puck first, chips it all the way around to Mulcahy. Mulcahy trying to keep that puck away from Milton. Milton digs it out from his feet. Tries to go across to Pollard. Pollard manages to keep that in. Pollard steps into a shot, but it goes right into Laverick's chest, and he's going to hold on for a face-off.
I'm just wondering, Evan, whether that was Henry Adams' first goal in this Ruggedstock Cup.
That's a good call.
Looking through the stats here at the moment, and I feel like it is. Checking out the Slough loss away.
While you're doing that, we have another face-off here, as MK have 40 seconds left to kill on this penalty.
Yeah, first goal for Henry Adams in this cup, so he'll be happy with that.
Long tees up a one-timer, and that goes high and wide. I'm not sure if Laverick got a piece of that or anything. Nevertheless, the puck is now in behind the net. Stevens is going to try and pin that puck to kill a few seconds. Appleby working down low with Woodford. Woodford comes away with the puck, but he's again met there by Stevens. Barnes-Garner is going to put some pressure under Hill at the point. Woodford tries to chip that puck past Stevens. The puck comes back to him at the front of the net. He's bullied over by Ferguson. Huskies are complaining because it looked like it was from the side / from behind, but it was coming together of bodies. Chamberlain's out of the box. We've got 10:45 left in this second period. The puck is still working around in the Thunder zone. Dealt with a couple of nice moves there from his knees, but now the puck comes to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's with Ferguson. Ferguson steps into the zone, tries to take it wide, but he's met there by about 3 Huskies players and is shut down pretty quickly. Long now back the other way. In on goal, backhand shot. It goes off the side of the net. Pentecost to the side of the goal. He's going to try and stuff it in, but the puck goes up and over the goal. White and Dell both chop out that puck, and it comes back to Pentecost in the corner. Pentecost trying to find Dell, but that doesn't work. And now it's Willis, who has to wait up for his teammates to get onside, and he just dumps the puck into the zone where White collects behind his own goal. Thunder making a change, so White has a bit of time to set up. He steps out. It's good. Harrison good, that is. Good can't hold on to the puck, and Lillis sends it back in, and the Thunder are going to reset here. White looks to build some speed. Moves out of his own zone. Little chip to the wall, but good. Good tries to get it back to him. Doesn't work. Pollard has a hold of White's stick. White's not too happy about that.
Yeah, White's not happy about that at all. Trying to pull his stick from him like he'd got an axe stuck in a tree. Pollard holds on to his stick. The referee doesn't do anything about it. He's a bit behind the play, so I'm not sure he saw it.
I'm not sure where that icing was waved off, to be honest, but there we are. Puck's coming back. That's Connor Good, trying to stay onside to chase down Jackson, who now has the puck. He's going to reverse it to Lillis. Lillis looks up the middle, hits Pentecost. Pentecost has Pollard. Hits Pollard. Stevens is able to stand Pollard up at the line, and the puck is turned over. Beaumoulin and Jackson come together.
I think he sped Jackson up by about 300 mile an hour then.
Adams. Oh, there's an offside there as the Thunder players were changing. Adams tried to step into the zone.
Elvis just entered the building a bit sharply then. There's somebody already in the zone there just as Henry Adams takes the puck over the blue line. Giving us quite an easy face-off. I feel like going back to some of them calls the Huskies guys are shouting out looking for penalties. I feel that Hewitt has been pretty fair. I'd argue that he's calling most of the things that he sees. I feel like he's playing a pretty good game.
Yeah. Off this face-off, Ferguson's going to step in and shoot, and that's saved by Long. Hill trying to go past Hager. He does so.
3-on-1 here.
3-on-1 now. Kavaka's back, trying to play this 3-on-1 as best he can. The shot ends up going wide, but the puck is still in danger territory. Chamberlain picks it up, chips it to Mulcahy. Mulcahy's 1-on-3 against the Huskies. He goes past a few players, tries to find Chamberlain on that backhand pass. He just can't slide it back to Chamberlain. He was looking for him the whole way. Just didn't find him. Hill going to the back post. He was chased down by Kavaka, but the pass is just out of his reach. And he cycles it back down to Davis, who's met there by Ferguson. Davis wasn't happy about the pin that Ferguson puts on. Oh, Hager tried a quick pass to hit Chamberlain. And that's going to go off the boards and down the ice for an icing call. So, with a second under, 8 minutes left to go in this second period. Face off down to the left of Laverick. Mulcahy steps in against Appleby. Woodford chips that puck in behind the goal. Hager and Appleby both chasing that puck down. Hager's going to get to it first. Pass across is not by anyone, and it's Woodford who collects the puck for the Huskies. He moves it down low to Appleby. Huskies working on a bit of a cycle here. Puck is now with... Didn't see who that was. Oh, Sansella. But now Mulcahy has it. Mulcahy tries to go long, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Woodford now has to wait for the onside call, which he gets. Sansella has it in the Thunder zone in the corner. Still holds it. Little stop-start to get away from Hager. Finds Woodford in the middle of the ice. Woodford shot goes well over the goal. And that's going to give Mulcahy a chance to skate it out. He hits Ferguson. Ferguson's pass comes to Chamberlain. Chamberlain puts it towards the goal, and Long is going to gobble that up for the face-off.
Yeah, I do believe that the speed has definitely picked up in this period. Both teams getting equal opportunities in front of net. An exciting game of hockey so far. Oh, that's very nice from Ryan Gadeek, isn't it?
Very cute.
Giving you a little message saying that he misses your voice. What a lovely guy.
Oh.
Of course, some of you Thunder fans will know Ryan Gadeek. He played last season.
He did indeed. The puck is in the Husky zone. Milton takes control, and he's going to look to stretch that past to Pollard. Puck slips off of his stick, and O'Flaherty is going to collect that for Thunder. It's now with White. White turns back into his own zone. He's going to hit hind pitch on the far side. Puck just gets away from him, and it's Pentecost now, who tries to hit Pollard. Pollard and White having a bit of a tussle there in the middle of the ice. Hind pitcher pokes the puck away. He's watched there by Milton. He's going to go to O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty collects the puck. He goes across to White. White plays out the boards towards Dean, but it's met there by Lillis. Dean trying to put some pressure on it to cause a turnover. It's now with Jackson. Jackson has Pollard on the wing, and that's where the pass goes. Puck is flipped out towards center ice, where it flips over a bunch of sticks. White has a chance to come in on goal, but it's blown down for offside.
There's another offside shout from one of the teams, this time not coming from the Huskies, but linesman Puller has made another pretty controversial blue line call there, that this time the Thunder weren't very happy about.
No, not at all.
I feel that it was quite obvious that most of the Thunder guys were onside, but we are on this blue line as well, so we weren't able to say it so much for the last controversial call, but for this one, I feel that we're a bit in a better position to be able to say that. And either way, he's called it, and it was offside. Yep.
And now we go again. Puck is with Stevens, the top. Shot was going wide. Mellick tried to get a stick on that to steer it towards goal, but was unsuccessful. Danny Mulcahy, Ian Peters are on the forecheck here. Danny Mulcahy throwing his weight around. He runs into Hill. Peters strips Dell of the puck. It's now with Henry Adams. He wanted to turn up ice with that puck, but the puck just, he just lost the handle a bit on that one, and now it's with Stevens in the corner. Dell puts a hit on Stevens, and Stevens tries to step away from him. Dell with the puck coming out of the corner. Shot from the high slot. Does not go as he fends on that shot. Now Mellett has a chance to break with Peters and Mulcahy. The puck comes to Mulcahy. Puck comes back to Peters. Now it's back to Mulcahy on the side. He's in the corner. Mellett gives it back to Mulcahy. Mulcahy's pass only finds the Huskies forward.
Yeah, looking like he was hoping Mellett was going to cut through the middle of the zone there, and he just didn't recognise the pass quite as soon as he probably wanted him to.
Just didn't come to him. Denny's on the puck again. Mulcahy hits Peters in the middle of the ice. Peters up against two Huskies players. A shot saved on the blocker side by Long. Peters holds it up, and Adams is going to step into that shot from the top of the zone, and it's too good to be true on that puck again. Looking for the rebound.
Too good to be true. Having some hugging it out with the Huskies D-men there, getting a little bit cozy under these COVID rules. Down there near Long's crease. Good end-to-end game here. We've got lots of action at both ends.
Yeah. It's Beaumoulin and Appleby on the face-off here. It's going to be won by Beaumoulin. It's Connor Good. Connor Good. Shot. Doesn't go. But Good and Bowering come together. Good takes the puck back. Good trying to play the puck off the side of the goal to his advantage. Bowering's going to come away with the puck. White tries to step up on that pass intended for Sansella, and all the Huskies can do is get that puck into Thunder zone. O'Flaherty rims that puck around. Harrison Good tries to stop that puck up there for Beaumoulin. It doesn't work. White hits Harrison Good. Good little dink play to Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin picks up the rolling puck. He's got O'Flaherty streaking to the back post. Finds him. O'Flaherty had that puck on the backhand, but it just rolled off of the toe of his stick. Chamberlain does well there, coming onto the ice to not touch that puck too soon, and avoids the too many men on the ice call. It's now with Long. Long streaking down the right wing. He's stick checked there nicely by White. All White does is chip that to Chamberlain. He's got Mulcahy going to the front of the net. Ferguson's the high guy.
Just a bit far in front of Ferguson there. Couldn't quite get the shot away because of that.
Yeah, it was tantalizingly close, as you might say. It's now with Woodford. He's got Pentecost. Nice pass across the zone to hit Pentecost. Woodford's going to the front of the net. Stevens does well to get a stick into the zone there, into the lane to break up that pass. Chamberlain now on the right wing. Mulcahy's the high guy this time. Mulcahy in the slot. He shoots. He scores!
It's a very, very well-placed shot.
A lovely, lovely play there.
We are on the score sheet for the big boy line. Phil Mulcahy stepping into the high slot there. Bobby Chamberlain being very, very patient with the puck through the neutral zone. Enters into the zone with the support of Ferguson and with Phil Mulcahy. Ferguson starts hitting the back post to take a D-man with him, and Phil Mulcahy drops into the high slot. Unnoticed, little man by himself. He picks up a nice stick-to-stick, easy pass. Phil Mulcahy drops it in left top corner over the goalie's blocker side.
Lovely
nice,
shot.
Easy goal. It looked like a nice, easy goal. Very well placed shot. Very well placed shot.
Definitely.
That takes the Thunder up by 1.
So, just under 3 minutes left in the second period. The puck is dumped in. Stevens and Adams on the defensive pairing here for Thunder. Pollard comes into Stevens, pins him up against the wall. Milton comes away with the puck. Milton swinging through the zone, looking for a pass. He drops it low to Pollard. Pollard cycles it back towards Milton. Milton and Adams come together. Now Dean pursues Milton. Milton still with the puck at the top of the zone. Stevens and Pollard are a nice little battle in front of the goal. Hind pitcher tries to get at Jackson there, and they come together and the puck is turned over. Now it's in Thunder's favor. But Pentecost is quick in there with a stick to take the puck away. Pentecost from the high slot. Nice arm save there by Laverick, and that's going to go up into the netting above the glass.
So just while we wait the linesman to pick that puck up off the M1, just a little shout out for our very own Lewis Blore. Hi Lewis, it's very good to have you watching, mate. I know, sorry you can't be here, but big massive geezer sat at home on the sofa watching this game, so it's okay because Harry Ferguson's wearing your jersey, so at least it's going to get a decent bit of action.
It's going to get some sweat in it, don't worry.
Get some sweat in it for you.
Off that face-off, O'Flaherty sends it all the way around the boards where it's met by Barnes-Garner. He can't do anything with it, and it's now with White. Comes back to Barnes-Garner. Referee slightly in the way there potentially, but the puck comes out of the zone with Dean. Hind pitcher coming over from the right-hand side. He's now on the left-hand side, picks up the puck, goes between his legs. He just ran out of room there, and his backhand just goes off the side of the goal. Barnes-Garner chips that to White. White's shot is blocked by Jackson. Pollard had jumped ahead there, but no one could find him with that puck, and now it's White to O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty in a long stretch, trying to find Barnes-Garner, but Barnes-Garner is going to be the first one there, so the Ericsson's waved off. Quick pass to Beaumoulin, doesn't work. Jackson was there again to shut down an offensive attempt by the Thunder. Puck is pinned on the boards with Beaumoulin, Pollard, Jackson. Jackson, Pollard. Whoa, what did I just do there? Wow.
I loved it. Whatever it was, I loved it.
How did that not occur to me before? Anyway. So yeah, there's a face-off to the right of Long with 1:32 left in the second period. Score is still 3-2 to the Thunder. Beaumoulin steps in against Davis. Face-off onto White. White shot goes all the way through. And a kind of bouncing rebound is just grabbed onto by Long. And the teams will reset for another face-off.
God, it's just wondering, we've got 1:28 left in this period. Where has the time gone in this second period?
It's been flying.
Really quickly, yeah.
Connor Good shot goes into the midsection of Davis, and he's taken to the wall by Harrison Good. Those two lads, as they get acquainted, Harrison comes away with the puck. White from the top, doesn't go. It was stopped there by McFarlane, who sends the puck down the ice, and that is going to go for an icing call against the Huskies.
Okay, so that's going to go down for an icing call. Yeah, I was just about to say, just at the second where Mr. H. Good got involved with a Haringey player on the board there, it's been quite as far as the hitting's concerned, apart from Elvis the Pelvis earlier, and young Jackson hitting Alex White. Apart from them two hits, really, there's not been much going on. I feel like the hockey has just been a much higher grade level of skill. I wonder if the third period they're going to start picking up the hits a little bit. They've done incredibly well to keep the skill level high and the hits down in this game.
Adams, Stevens shot was tipped by, I think that was Phil Mulcahy.
Absolutely anywhere then, but it's gone over the goal.
Yeah. Adams blew a bit of a tire there trying to step up on an attempted pass, but Stevens mops that up nicely. Ferguson and Mulcahy now. Mulcahy's wide again. Pass goes past him, but Chamberlain's there to pick up the puck. Chamberlain goes wide on Payne. Chamberlain tries to stuff, but it just bounces up and it's going to go into the catching mitt of Long.
Yeah, puck just floated in front of Long's face there as it come off his leg pad. Yep. All he had to do was cup that up. There's no question that Bobby Chamberlain and Harry Ferguson and the new signings have given the confidence to the teams, as it probably has for the other teams in the league. You know, everybody else all the other teams have got some of these guys from the National League or from higher leagues, and it was only a matter of time before the Thunder thought about doing the same thing.
So with 13 seconds left, Appleby has the puck, chips it down into the Thunder zone, 10 seconds to go. Adams picks up the puck, turns back as he's pursued there by two Huskies players. Pass meant for Appleby doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the second period.
So, a bit of a change around. So we had a 2-1 win on the first period, for the first period for the Huskies guys, and then a 2-1 win to the Thunder. So we have We have a 3-2 game ahead of us now. Not a 2-1, sorry, a 2-0 win there for the Thunder. I was going to say we had a 20-minute game. We don't. The Thunder are up by 1, and we've got 20 minutes here. The Huskies going to have to do something about this and grab a goal, but not too much of a mountain to climb. They say that the 1 and 2 goal leads are the worst leads in hockey. So, Evan, tell me what you think they need to do to bring this game back.
I mean, in short, another repeat of this period. Pop 2 goals in, keep the Huskies off the score sheet, job done. And it's obviously easier said than done. I think that, towards the end of the period, you could see some legs going a bit. Some of the breakout passes weren't as crisp, I guess. But yeah, Thunder need to be making sure they're getting out of their zone, cleanly. Make those good stretch passes if they become available, but to not overextend themselves. I think Thunder did well in that period to keep their head on straight, to make some good hockey plays, and going into the third, just more of the same, I would say. And
what about the Huskies? Because obviously they started the game incredibly well. I don't believe that they finished that second period in any worse a state. I feel they were playing just as well. The only thing that I think was a massive noticeable difference was the level of manufactured opportunities in front of Graham Laverick in front of the Thunder goal. I feel that before, Graham was having to chuck himself around the paint post to post to try and stop some nasty little rebounds and some horrible little shots from entering the net, and this period not so much. I feel like he was having to take shots from a lot further out. I feel like the defence of the Thunder were keeping the Huskies players outside of their house, giving themselves a better defensive opportunity, and also giving the forwards a bit more freedom to go up the ice and have a bit of fun up there, which obviously the Thunder have done that period because they come away with 2 goals. Yeah,
I think for the Huskies, they need to make some more passes in that offensive zone, stretch the Thunder out a bit more, get them chasing the puck around a little bit more. As we said, pre-game, we know the Thunder have that bit of inexperience here and there on the blue line. And if the Huskies want to come away with a win here, they need to capitalize on that. They need to recognize who's on the ice for Thunder. Can they exploit, someone like Hager, who is playing out of position? I think he's doing all right tonight. But, for the Huskies, from a neutral point of view, from a Husky point of view, they need to recognize that and try to make the defensive side for Thunder work a bit harder. Stretch them out and get some good shots on goal.
You picked up on a very interesting point there with Hager. He's predominantly a roller player, and that's originally where he's come from. So not only has he stepped into a good league, a good standard of league, good standard of hockey, up at this high league, but he's also, not only is he out of position, but he's also sort of out of sport. Yeah. He's joined the ice world, and he's doing incredibly well to keep up with these guys.
Oh yeah, full credit where credit's due. Yep.
With the addition of the National League players as well, this isn't the same NIHL 1 South League that people are aware of. The speed of these Haringey Huskies guys, without sounding bad towards the Huskies, it wouldn't have been what it is today if it wasn't for the addition of these extra players. And same for the Thunder, and same for the Slough as well. The Slough Jets, there's no doubt about it. It's a different level of competition. So for Haggard to be holding his own in this, I think it's very good of him, and you've got to give him some credit there.
Definitely.
So just before we relieve you for the period break, I just want to say hello to James Tipwell. Well-known goalie. We like James, don't we? He says, "Let's go Thunder." Best commentary of the series. Keep it up.
Cheers, Tips.
We've got Phil Ross saying, "Come on, Huskies," again, just giving them a little bit of extra help there. He said it about 4 times, but keep going, Phil. We love you, mate. Get yourselves a drink, make yourself comfortable, take yourself to the loo if you need to, and we will see you in about 10 minutes.
See you soon. Welcome back for some third period action at Planet Ice, Milton Keynes, or as the locals call it, Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes.
You've got
Milton Keynes
than me there, son, and I'm from England. Paul Mason says, hi, I'm a Romford Raiders fan. Good for you, Paul.
Fun fact. Hi, Paul.
Fun fact for everyone, Paul Mason is a Romford Raiders fan. But we appreciate you watching.
Yes, we do.
Not here, and you're still sat at home watching the game, so we very much appreciate that. That hockey family showing themselves there. So thanks very much for that, Paul. Right, third period's about to start. A couple of the MK guys are out on the pad, the first line especially. The Haringey Huskies team haven't come out of the changing room yet, so maybe they've had a couple of words from their head coach.
Still getting all revved up. They're chomping at the bit.
Do you know what? I want to talk about one Huskies guy in particular, and that's Samuel Jackson, the young number 3. Today, he's blowing me away. I think, as a young guy, there's quite a clear size difference between him and pretty much everyone else on the pad.
Yep.
But what a player. What a game he's having. I mean, for me, so far, he's got to be probably man of the match so far for me. And I feel that a lot of defensemen get overlooked for what they do in hockey games when it comes to things like man of the match.
As a defenseman, I agree with you.
Well, he's just, do you know what? He's doing everything I would expect from a defender at this level of hockey. And not only that, he's doing it as, and I keep mentioning it, and I shouldn't really, but his size compared to the guys, you'd think someone of that size wouldn't be chucking his body around the way that he does. You know, for example, not many people get the hit on Alex White, for example. White's size and his speed, and his skating ability. And Jackson steps him straight up behind the net in that first period and sticks him straight on his behind. He's done a fantastic job of clearing the puck and getting right, and he's obviously here on line 1. Very aggressive, sat there on the centre circle, ready to go. So I've got to hand it to Jackson, so a little shout out to him. But moving back to the game in general, MK Thunder, 1 goal up, 20 minutes left. What do they need to do, Evan? Do they need to hold it? Do they need to push for more? What are you thinking?
I think at the very start, hold. We've seen in the past few games, in past games that we've been commentating on.
A couple of quick succession goals straight off the face.
You read my mind. You were in my brain before I was even saying it. You felt it. That's why we
make such a good partnership.
Dynamic duo, yes. I would say hold the fort. Oh no, have we jinxed it already? Maybe.
Curse of the commentator.
Nope.
Oh no, put wheels out.
So
you got a bit more time, Evan. You're okay.
I think stay strong defensively, and if the opportunities present themselves, jump at the chance. But we'll see how it goes. As just a fan of hockey, I'm interested to see how things go. So here we are, 30 seconds into the third period, and we are now just focusing on what's happening in front of us. Alrighty then. So that's Harrison Good in the corner. Sends that around past Boomelin, but O'Flaherty manages to step up from the blue line to keep that puck in the zone. Quick pass to Boomelin, and that goes off to the side of the goal. Harrison Good still has the puck in, shovels it up to White. White controls that with his right skate, has the puck behind the net, tries a stuff play, digging at that puck. Jackson's there to scoop that puck out of danger, and Connor Good is going to have to scramble back here. Almost finds O'Flaherty with that D-to-D pass from a forward position. O'Flaherty has some time. Chamberlain swings in behind the net. O'Flaherty leaves that for Chamberlain with a head of speed. Sends it to White. White can't get the return pass back, and he can only chip it over towards the boards. Linesman getting a bit in the way there. Yeah, I feel that the linesman shouldn't really be straddling the blue line. I thought it was pretty... No. He made it difficult both for the Thunder player to get the puck into the zone, and then for Bowering to try and clear the puck out of the zone. So... probably not the best place to stand on, especially on a zone entrance opportunity. So Thunder and Haringey playing against the linesman both ways there. So Milton now has the puck on a pass from Bowering. He tries to find Pollard. The puck's going to go too far for him. Stevens rightfully chasing down that puck to force the icing call, and we will go back down the ice for a face-off in with the Husky zone. So Thunder have Phil Mulcahy, Bobby Chamberlain, and Ari Ferguson up on this forward line. Adams and Stevens on the back end. Face-off's won, and Bowering's going to pick that puck up off the draw. Sends it around to Pollard. Pollard's going to chip it past Stevens towards Milton. No icing call on the play here as Milton is in on Adams. Adams shovels that puck over towards Chamberlain on the boards. Chamberlain chips that puck away from Pentecost. It's going to come to Phil Mulcahy. Mulcahy rolling around behind the net. Leaves the puck for Adams. Chamberlain's up by the Husky blue line, looking for maybe a stretch pass there from Adams. He's going to go off the wall to Mulcahy. Bowering steps up Mulcahy up on a nice hit. And that's going to be in Husky possession now. Pentecost is going to find Pollard. Pollard's 1-on-2 here. Adams plays him wide, and the sharp angle shot is swallowed up by Laverick. Yeah,
nice easy shot there for Laverick. I think Pollard's probably looking for the change there, maybe for an offensive face-off. So pretty smart move there from the Huskies forward.
Yeah, and I mean Adams knew that he was on his own. Pollard was on his own, so Adams just steered him into like that negative space where he couldn't really do much with the puck. Quick shot from the face-off is gloved down by Laverick. Nice tasty glove save.
Still not quite the cheeseburger we're looking for.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe
it's
at some point.
It's coming, fans. It's coming.
Dean and Davis in the face-off circle. Comes to Davis, but he can't reach it. Barnes-Garner's going to chip it over towards Hind Pitcher. Hind Pitcher and Davis come together there. Puck doesn't go offside, but it's back with O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty goes cross-ice to Barnes-Garner. He's going to step into the zone. He's got Hind Pitcher going to the net. And it goes inside and outside. He's shoved off the puck there by Davis. Nice little defensive play there by Davis to gain back some ground there and take that puck away. It's now with White.
Ooh,
Davis shoves White towards the turnbuckle there. But now it's Barnes-Garner. Hind Pitcher can't get that puck. Goes past Dean. And now it's the combination of Hill and Dell with Appleby for Huskies. That one's steered aside by Laverick, off the side of his goal and by his stick. White slowly working his way out of the zone. Now looks to build some speed. Puck kind of scribbles away from him. And it's now with Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin skips past Payne. Referee almost in the way. Beaumoulin centering pass towards Garns Border doesn't work. O'Flaherty can't hold the zone on a hot pass there from Beaumoulin. A little too spicy on that pass. Connor Good, a little shovel play to Beaumoulin. Barnes-Garner still at the end of his shift here, but he's going to try and make a pass to try and create something in this offensive zone.
Yeah, he'll be looking to make a change pretty sharpish, which can't do right now because the Haringey Huskies are coming out. He's managed to have a change.
Good tries to find Beaumoulin on that centering pass. Can't find him. Puck comes over to Sansella. That's now with Harrison Good. Harrison Good shot goes off of Payne and Sansella. Hagar steps up in the blue line. He chops that shot and it ends up going wide of the cage. Good and Payne come together. There's a good amount of pain on that shift. Beaumoulin's shot is blockered away by Long. Beaumoulin strong on the forecheck here, trying to move quickly to get that puck back in possession for Thunder. It's going to be Appleby who comes away with it. Here it's Woodford. Henry Kavaka steps up on him. Payne was lining up Connor Good for the hit there, but the stick check from Woodford meant that Good just didn't have the puck anymore, and the hit never came.
Mind your wallets, people. We got some pickpockets out there tonight.
Yeah. So Chamberlain, Ferguson, and Mulcahy back on the ice for Thunder. Stevens and Adams in on defense. Chamberlain moves away from Milton there as Milton throws the body in on him. Little foot pass there to Mulcahy. It's a bit of a 2-on-1 now from Mulcahy and Ferguson. Finds Ferguson. Ferguson's shot goes up and over and off the glass. It was a nice little 2-on-1 there. Chance, real good chance for Thunder. Just they Thunder boys can't work it out there. Jackson is pushed to the ground hard by Chamberlain.
Chamberlain's going to find himself in a bit of trouble here.
He's going to go for a rough.
He's going to go for a rough. I think maybe coming down from a higher league where that sort of thing is overlooked by referees, and with it being a stronger league, I mean, I don't know, I can't comment. Never played there, but it's quite obvious that he wasn't happy about that call. He felt it was a bit weak, but he's gone for the roughing. I feel it's a relatively fair call. Just a little shout out to Jennifer Saunders. Sorry, we haven't got the shots on goal for the first and second period. We do apologise on that. I would argue it being relatively even, but I honestly couldn't comment. So apologies for that.
So on the penalty kill, Thunder have Mulcahy and Ferguson left over from that shift with Chamberlain. Bowering leaves it for Milton. Milton's shot is blocked away by Laverick. Strong save there and well done to steer that rebound towards the corner. Both goalies have done really well tonight in steering those shots away from danger areas, I would say. Long goes long to Milton. But White steps up to take the puck away. White goes past Bowering as well. Long's venturing out of his crease to get that puck. But he actually does well to chip it away from White. And now Milton's going to try and break with Davis. He's got Pollard on his left-hand side on the far side. shields the puck from Alex White, drops off to Davis. Davis goes to the middle to Pentecost, and a nice pad save there. Left pad save by Laverick. White collects that puck, and he's going to chip it out past Pollard, past Bowering, down into the Huskies' end, in behind the Huskies' goal, off to the side.
Yeah, some long skating for Alex White there. He's gone end to end probably twice, so he's got himself a change after that, don't he? I think he needed it.
Yep. A nice forecheck there by Harrison Good. Forces the Huskies to turn back a couple of times, try and regroup their breakout on this power play. Puck goes long to Pentecost. Pentecost steps into the Thunder zone with some speed. Adams trying to steer him wide. Puck goes around behind the goal to Woodford. Hill's out there. Pinned to the boards by Stevens. Woodford steps out of the corner with the puck. Stick checked by a couple of Thunder players there, Beaumoulin and Adams. Then Adams is going to send that out and down the ice over top of Long. And it's left for him by the keeper. Long sends a backhand pass over to Dell. Dell goes through the legs of Barnes-Garner, but he coughs up the puck, and then it's sent down the ice by Thunder.
Little bit of dipsy doodle.
Little dipsy doodle. Yep.
From the Huskies player. Nice bit of skill.
Thunder are back to full strength now. Turnaround shot by Long goes well wide of the cage, and that's going to be Hill who collects the puck. Checked there by Barnes-Garner. Now Woodford behind the goal. Attempt to check there by Stevens, but Woodford still has the puck. Woodford turns away nicely, tries to step out from the corner. Stick checked a couple of times. Shot from Long. Goes wide of the net. And that's going to be Dello has to collect the puck on the far side. Sends it right back to Long. Long reloads. That shot right into the old breadbasket. And he gobbles it up like a big tasty cheeseburger. A nice save by Laverick.
We knew it was coming, the cheeseburger save right there.
And now we have it. I think Laverick did well there to gain some ice, to cut down the angle. And Long shot with not a lot of traffic was always going straight for his chest there, right for that little, right for that Thunder logo.
A good D-to-D pass from the Huskies as well. Really opened up the zone, gave him the opportunity to have that clear shot.
Definitely. So puck is sent in, and that's with Jackson now. Jackson goes off the wall to his D partner Lillis. Lillis shovels that up the wall to Pollard. Pollard goes cross ice, hits Milton, has Pentecost with him. Shot goes wide. It's going to be collected by Lillis at the point, sends it back down. It's met there by White. White with a head of speed is going to try and burst through that neutral zone, going past Jackson. Pass to the front doesn't happen. Jackson's going to collect there. White now has the puck again, trying to step out from the corner, and that doesn't go. Sorry. Barnes-Garner with the hind pitcher. Puck's in behind with Mellett, and that puck is taken away from him. Adams. Little turn back, but his pass to O'Flaherty is met there by Pollard instead of O'Flaherty. Adams steers Pollard behind the net. Pollard maintains the puck. His pass out in front. Dell. And that's a goal.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts my soul. Not because it's a goal against the Thunder, but just because it was such a savage goal.
Yes, it was.
It was a great finish. Henry Adams, aka Alvis the Pelvis, has lost that puck there in the middle zone, and he's backtracked. And he did get a stick back on him, but Pollard, I think, just held on to it and managed to stay on it. And he's wheeled the puck back into the slot. And after a one-time scoop shot from, I believe, number 7 from the Huskies, and he's roofed it. It is number 7. He's roofed it over the blocker side of Graham Laverick's, gone over his shoulder, and it's just rolled around the cage. Any more in the corner, and it's coming off the pipework. Very, very well played shot, and what a great goal to watch.
Nice guy. That's Owen Dell there on that goal.
Good goal from Owen Dell there.
Yep.
So that brings us up to 3-3, and we have a 10-minute hockey game ahead of us, fans. So pressure is on both teams here.
That's McFarlane who steps away with the puck there, but sends it around the boards. Davis has Payne, but he goes all the way around to McFarlane. On the stretch play, tries to find Hill. Hill just lifts the stick of the Thunder player, and Stevens is going to chip it off the wall to Adams. Adams tries to slide that towards Danny Mulcahy, and that doesn't go. Adams has the puck again. He's going to gain the zone himself. He leaves it for Mellett. Mellett steps in. Mellett to Peters, and that doesn't work. And now it's a 2-on-1 back the other way for the Huskies. Adams streaking back, dives to poke that puck away from Davis into the corner.
Move from Henry Adams.
But the Huskies threaten again here, and a shot from the side is pushed aside by Laverick. It's up to Long at the top. Long goes to Bowering. Bowering steps into a shot, and it's going to be caught and trapped and held on to by Laverick.
Yeah, maybe just a mini cheeseburger there for Laverick. He's getting filled with a lot of burger today.
He is.
Nice defensive play for Henry Adams there, diving poke check to stop that opportunity. Manifesting into a goal there for the Huskies. So
yeah. Bowman wins that face-off back to O'Flaherty. Sends it around to Harrison Good on the wall. Good chips it towards Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin's met there by, I believe that was Appleby. And now it's back with Bowering in the Husky zone. Long, twisting and turning back in his own zone. Lofts that over towards Bowering, but O'Flaherty steps in and chops that puck back into the Husky zone. The puck's on the part of the boards that we can't see from where we're standing, so we'll wait a second. Oh, there it is. That's Alex White, who has the puck in the zone. It's chopped away from him there by Sansella. O'Flaherty chops that puck against the wall for Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin's met there by Bowering. They both chop away at the puck. Beaumoulin tries to step up from the corner, but puck goes just past him. White has it now. White shot. It's blocked by Bowering. In behind for Harrison Good. Good to Beaumoulin. The puck squirms out in front of the goal. Both Huskies players skate away without the puck, but they go unpunished for that little miscue. Chamberlain, Ferguson, and Mulcahy hop on the ice for Thunder as Bowering breaks out that pass to Sansella. Got Milton with him. Misses the pass and the puck, and that's going to force an offside call here at the Thunder blue line with 8:36 left to play in this third period.
yeah, we've got a tight game here. We've got an exciting end-to-end bit of hockey. It's 3-3, 8 minutes 36 left on the clock. It's a good time to be a hockey fan.
Yep, still lots of hockey to play, but both sides are definitely going to want to kind of tighten things up here, make sure they make good passes. And now it's the Thunder's turn to go offside at the line. Bit of an overload on that right-hand side. Led to an offside call there. So face-off just outside the Husky zone. Mulcahy steps in against Pentecost. Jackson steps up to take that puck, and the puck is then stripped. Milton with it now in his own zone. Milton reverses that towards, I think that's Davis? No, it's Lillis. Pardon me. But Phil Mulcahy takes it anyway. Chamberlain to Ferguson. Ferguson is stopped there by Long. And the rebound, Ferguson was still chopping at it.
Very good opportunity for the Thunder. Been a bit of a scuffle in front of the net. Nothing's been called, I don't think.
No.
Very, very good opportunity for the Thunder there. Bobby Chamberlain passing that off to his teammate there, Ferguson. Ferguson just not being able to find the back of the net there. Good solid opportunity.
And a good solid save by Long.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Attempted a quick pass there from Stevens to Chamberlain, who was set up top in the defensive position. Huskies read it well. Ferguson steps out from the corner. His shot goes into the chest of Long, and it's pushed aside into the corner, and Pentecost now has it. Pentecost has Milton and Pollard with him. Pentecost again!
Oh, is that Elvis the Pelvis?
Once again, Elvis has returned to the building.
Here we go again. I can't. Henry Adams and that hip check today.
Chamberlain tries to find Mulcahy in the high slot. Mulcahy's shot is blocked away by the Huskies defender. Chamberlain drops it through his legs. Ferguson back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain wraps that into the bottom corner.
What a fabulous little play.
He shoots, he scores.
Bobby Chamberlain drops it through his legs on the goal line. Everybody assumes he's going to step out into the slot with it, and he doesn't. He drops it back to his player. Everybody changes their attention over to whoever he gave it to. I don't know who it was behind the net.
But I think he dropped it to Ferguson.
And then I think Ferguson drops it straight back to him, and he turns and slips it in nice and low, almost a half-hearted wraparound from a backwards pass from behind the net, and it was a lovely little play. Drops it back, kicks him forward, loads of space, puts it in the net. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, it seems.
Yep. It's just that, and that's obviously we know the skill is there with those players, but it's creating that space to find opportunities.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think that little pass behind the net there, and passing it back to Ferguson, it just reverted Long's vision to whoever had the puck at the time, and I think everybody just forgot about Bobby Chamberlain there for a second.
Yeah,
By the time they realised that Bobby Chamberlain had moved into the dangerous position, the puck had made its way back to his stick.
It was too late.
And he slipped it in low and underneath the pads of Long there. So nice goal to take the Thunder up, 7 minutes left.
Yeah. And as we were talking, Thunder did have another chance there as the shot was saved. White's attempted shot is tried to attempt to tip from Dean, and that doesn't work. The puck is now with Dean again. Dean drops it off. Oh, Barnes Garner just had that puck hop over his stick. It's Davis who steps in. His shot is blocked by O'Flaherty's shin pads, and White is expertly over to clean up that mess and shovel the puck to the corner. Dealt with another shot, and he had Alaric had no idea.
I was just about to say it was a bit too easy of a giveaway from the Thunder defence there. The Haringey Huskies pushed hard, they pressed hard, and I think the puck just made its way into a black shirt stick just a bit too easily.
Yep.
And they passed it out into space and boom.
Good passes.
Low and hard, and Laverick just didn't see it. He just didn't see it coming. I think he felt that maybe the Thunder should have had that push.
And that was Dell again with a nice shot on goal, shot on target. Gets a goal out of it.
Wow, so the Huskies reply in just 30 seconds of the Bobby Chamberlain goal there to make it 4-4.
Woodford thought he had a chance there off of the intercepted pass, but it was well offside there. So we will reset for a face-off just outside the Thunder zone. Adams goes to Stevens, but the pass is off the heel of his stick, so Stevens has to go and recollect that puck. Puck comes to Adams on his back end. He goes around the boards to Harrison Good. Harrison Good steps out, sends that in a cross-ice dump, where Bowering picks it up, pursued by Beaumoulin. Bowering has the puck back. His pass goes off of Harrison Good's skates. Now it's Stevens to Adams. Adams tries to get a quick one-touch up to Good, but that doesn't work, and Beaumoulin sends the puck in and chases after it himself. Beaumoulin in on Bowering, and Long now moves to Woodford. Woodford tries to go cross-ice to Appleby, but that's not going to go, and Stevens is first back to draw the icing call against the Huskies with 5:41 left in this third period.
Neil Surtees is saying yes, another fantastic tight match, and it is. And G's saying that it's a fierce game. Well done, Dell. Great leveller, and it was. There's absolutely no doubt about that, Anne.
Chamberlain, another shot, he scores!
And Bobby Chamberlain just found the net. Sorry, Auntie, for mentioning that it was a good leveller there. Well, the leveller's gone out the window a little bit because the MK Thunder have just taken it to a goal lead again, with Bobby Chamberlain sat there in the slot in between the two hash marks again by himself. Do you know what, Evan? Too much time for somebody of that standard to be having the puck for that much time. It's just too long.
Yep.
I'm not saying revert all your attention to somebody of that, somebody of that caliber, but you certainly can't leave him to pick up the net so easily, because 9 times out of 10 he will find it.
Ask him to be punished. Ferguson steps in, looking for Chamberlain again. Jackson comes up with the puck, and Jackson wheels behind his own net. Finds Lillis. Lillis to Pollard. Pollard mishandles that, but the puck still comes out the zone. Mulcahy does well to hold off the forecheck from Pentecost, and now from Pollard. He puts it between his own legs to try and find Ferguson, but that doesn't work. White has it. White chips up towards Ferguson. Ferguson's stick is slashed out of his hands by Lillis.
He's got his arms up looking at the ref.
No call on that play.
Hewitt's more than happy to keep his arms down here, and Ferguson is not happy about that.
Chamberlain steps in. His shot goes over the net, off the glass. White quickly in to pick up that puck, chipping it into himself. Goes past Pentecost. Chamberlain's shot rips off of Jackson's shin pads. He's going to feel that one. That's a bit of a stinger, for sure.
I'm not surprised with the flex that Bobby Chamberlain's got in his stick.
Jackson is checked well there by White. White didn't need to stand him up or anything. It was just a quick stick right in. Phil Mulcahy, quick, almost 2-on-1 with White. He had to get it over the Huskies defender, and in doing so, put it past everyone. Flip puck out of the zone by the Huskies, ends up falling literally onto O'Flaherty's stick, which he didn't know much about, but he was okay with that, I'm sure. He reverses that puck to Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin back to O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty in the middle to Connor Good. Connor Good with some speed, trying to go past Lillis. But it's now Beaumoulin. Beaumoulin on the back end, trying to go short side. And Long closes the door. He shut that door to prevent Beaumoulin from squeezing a puck in between himself and the post.
Yeah, nice little drop from Connor Good there, entering the zone with speed. I'm not sure if it was a drop purposely or whether he sort of lost control of it, but it looked good either way.
Looked good.
And Beaumoulin coming in to pick up the slack and have that backhand shot.
Beaumoulin wins that face-off to Harrison Good. Good goes to Stevens. Stevens' shot is blocked, and Adams kicks that puck back in right to Connor Good's stick.
Alvis can play football as well.
I'm sure he meant to do that. The puck dribbles on down towards Long. Beaumoulin can't get a stick to it, and he's going to freeze that puck. Face-off to come to the side of the goal. So, face-off to the right of Long. Connor Good has it. His shot, easily caught. Long saw it all the way. And he'll hold on to that face-off, and both teams will reset to go again.
We all love an offensive face-off.
We do indeed.
You'll love an offensive face-off.
3 minutes 42 left in this third period. The face-off is one to the boards, and the Huskies come away with it. Beaumoulin's quick to try and get in there to intervene, to try and get that turnover going. Puck goes off a couple of sticks, and it's out and down the ice. Stevens pursued there by Davis. Stevens taken to the boards hard by Davis. Beaumoulin's going to come and pick that puck up. Break up pass to Harrison Good. Good's got some space. He's pursued there by Hill. He's going to flip it in to the opposite corner. Thunder are going to roll their lines here. Ferguson and Chamberlain hop out. Good still on the ice. Chamberlain steps up from the corner. Will toss to Ferguson. Ferguson nicely saved there by Long. Ferguson really looking for that upper portion of that net, and it was turned aside. Dell, 2 goals already tonight, into the zone to Woodford.
Oh, straight up.
That looked like it went off the mask.
The kisser. Right in the kisser of Graham Laverick's face. Graham's shaking his head. He's going to take that one to the face and make his way to the corner just to have a little bit of...
Ding, ding. The bell is ringing.
Poor lad probably down there thinking he's been flashbanged.
Right off the old noggin.
Right in the kisser. Looks like he's okay there. He's checked his mask. He's putting it back on. The old brain bucket coming into play there for Laverick.
Scramble draw. Mulcahy does well to win that puck back. He knocks it ahead, which is allowed with the glove in your own zone. But Ferguson and Chamberlain can't latch onto that puck, and now it's back with Appleby. Ferguson on the back check does well to strip Appleby. He's going to go off the wall. White chasing that puck down, in on Long. Both Long and White, both very good skaters there, showing off their edges, throwing off some good edge work. O'Flaherty now looking for an option. He's going to go right to Bobby Chamberlain on the blue line. Chamberlain slowly kind of throws that in towards the corner because he needs a change. Mulcahy working hard there to try and keep that puck in the zone. Under 2 minutes left as the puck comes to Good at the top. Adams wanted that puck, but Good could only wheel back into the corner. It's with Phil Mulcahy. Mulcahy hits Good. And Long stay strong on that post.
Yeah, he's done well there. It was a very, very similar situation to the Bobby Chamberlain goal earlier, where the puck's gone behind the net and then straight back out again.
Yep.
To Connor Good straight onto his tape. And he's done well to read that one. He's taken that shot very well.
So Beaumoulin steps in up against Pentecost in this face-off. Beaumoulin wins the puck forward, or Pentecost wins it back, depending on what side you cheer for. Jackson left it there for Lillis. Lillis goes cross-ice, hits Pollard. Pollard on Stevens. Stevens trying to keep Pollard wide. Jackson's going to the net. The shot goes wide. Beaumoulin's on the puck. Beaumoulin flips the puck all the way out into the neutral zone. Jackson had his hand on the puck for an awful long time on that one.
Okay, so the arm.
But we're just going to call it a hand pass, it looks like.
Oh yeah, I was going to say the arm for the ref didn't go up. It was a big hit, and potentially from behind of Sam Jackson there, and the referee hasn't called that. He's called it for something else. It looks like the Haringey players are having a chat with him. Just another couple of shout-outs from Striker Peterson, saying it's a great stream, looks and sounds good quality, so thank you very much for that, appreciate that. Graham Gravestock, great to finally see some hockey at Planet Ice.
Hey.
We have been here for a fair few weeks, Graham, but I'm glad that you've joined us now, either way.
Thunder Thunder set up with a very offensive-minded face-off there with O'Flaherty way out wide in the weeds. The puck doesn't come to him, but now it's Jackson to Lillis to Milton. A little bit of a skate save there by White in the neutral zone. Chamberlain wheeling back through his own zone. White drops off to give him some space. He's met there by Milton and by Lillis. Pentecost now has the puck. Mulcahy attempts to stick lift, but the puck is turned over. Pollard wasn't ready for that drop pass. And now it's Chamberlain with Mulcahy. Ferguson being the third man in the zone here. Mulcahy back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain steps in, and that shot goes over the net. Mulcahy looked to quickly try and get that puck back to the front of the goal.
Yeah,
but
I think this line's definitely causing some trouble for the Huskies there.
Yep.
Even when it looks like they're not going to enter the zone comfortably, somehow they manage to spread the ice out and get the puck east to west and enter the zone with plenty of space, and it's causing the Huskies some real trouble in their defensive zone, especially in this period. We've got 45.4 seconds. Where's the time gone again? It's gone very quickly.
It beats
I hope
me.
you guys are having fun, because I don't even know what's happened. There's 45 seconds, a touch over 45 seconds left in this period, and the Thunder are up by 1.
And with all this pressure, if the Huskies were planning on trying to get that extra attacker out, they've not been able to. The pressure has just been too much in the Thunder. As Boumelain controls that puck and sends it back down towards Connergood. Quick turnaround shot. It's going to go all the way around the boards.
So Long was looking at his bench then as that puck wheeled out, but the Thunder have just got it under control a bit too much. This could be bad times. So Long's gone to the net. We've got an empty net. So not only have they got the delayed penalty, but they've also got an empty net. But there's only 15 seconds left on the clock. It'll be interesting to see what the Huskies do here.
As Harrison Good is going to go off for a trip, I assume.
So the Huskies look like they have taken actually a time out looking at this, and I don't blame them, Evan. There's 15.8 left on the clock. They've got a goal to score.
Yep.
With this, I'm not going to say anything about what the Thunder need to do here, because we've had too much commentator bad luck. But this could be a real good opportunity here for the Haringey Huskies. Not only have they've managed to draw a penalty from the Thunder, like Evan said, Good's gone in there for a trip, but they've also pulled the goalie. So we could be on a 6-on-4 situation here.
Looks like that's what it'll be.
It looks like that's definitely what they're doing.
So the Huskies are going to roll with Dell, Milton, Pollard, Pentecost, Bowering, and Davis. Some real good shots on this Husky lineup.
I've got to hand it to you, Evan. There's only one guy out there with the name on the back of his shirt, so you've done incredibly well to pick out the Huskies team there. But the clock started back up, 14 seconds left.
And the puck is out of the zone.
The puck's out the zone. We've gone offside. Everybody's shouting. Bobby Chamberlain's flicked it down. It's gone past the net and it's gone for icing. Oh, everybody's shouting. Nobody knows what's going on.
Absolute madness. There's absolute
really,
chaos.
It shouldn't. They've called it for icing because they think, the keeper's pulled it. It's a shot. It's gone over the goal line. It shouldn't have been an icing call, because remember, the MK Thunder are on a penalty kill. So the MK Thunder especially, are livid at that call. I mean, it was almost instinct for the linesman to call for an icing call when somebody misses an open net opportunity shot. But it should have never been icing because they're on the PK. So the face-off won't go into the Thunder end. It will go from centre circle, which is
5 seconds left.
Bad news for the Huskies, because they're going to want to get a shot away really quickly, which they have pulled off the face-off. They're going to get the shot away.
And Laverick right at the end with a big save.
Makes a massive save right on the buzzer. Almost a film-like scenario where the Huskies could have taken a draw and could have nicked a point, taken it to overtime in literally the last hair of that game.
You absolutely could not write it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you could write it.
You probably could, yeah.
You could.
I'm from Coventry, so I can't write. But
fair enough.
Laverick making a fantastic.
They made me pass the language test.
Fantastic save there.
Yes, he did.
And you know what? The Huskies, they came off that centre circle and with some serious fire and some tenacity, with three black shirts forward, and they got that shot away on Graham Laverick. He's done a fantastic job to swallow it up, just to keep the Thunder in the win there. So there we have it. Evan, is that the first day that we've commentated and won a game? I mean, we dragged points from the Haringey guys, but they lost in overtime. So this is our first regulation win as commentators for the MK Thunder.
We'll take it, yeah.
So we'll take that. We're
well done to us.
With the risk of sounding one-sided, but it's nice for us to see as well.
Yep.
But the Huskies, what a game for them today. They played out their skins, and there's no doubt about that.
Definitely. No surprise there for Owen Dell nabbing the man of the match for the Huskies.
Yeah,
I know you were hot on Mr. Jackson. I know
his defensive mentality tonight has been fantastic, and there's nothing taking it away from them. I don't know who got the man of the match there for Thunder.
I'm assuming it was Chamberlain.
Too busy yapping, but
yeah,
you know, the addition of the National League players on both sides it's had a massive effect on these guys. And you know what? Again, on the risk of sounding slightly one-sided here, the other teams had these National League players and some of these guys from these higher leagues down earlier on in the series, in this cup. And the Thunder stuck to their guns a little bit. You know, arguably you could say that the Mulcahy Squared, they're from the Barons, but, you know, that is an NIHL 1 team.
Yep.
You know, so it's technically the same level. Yes, it's Northern League, but they haven't really brought in a massive amount of ringers, whereas the Slough Jets and the Haringey Husky guys have got almost a full line, you know, of top-class players, which is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's trouble time. We need to get these guys playing, and you know, it's great for the fans at home to be listening to the likes of, you know, you and myself, and even having the opportunity to listen to these games, especially because we can't go to the rink. Yeah. But because of that, the Thunder have been a bit behind in the games and really struggling to get goals in the net and face off against some of these hard lines. And it's the first time that the Thunder have brought a line like that in themselves, and it's the first win that they've had in regulation for a little while. So there's no doubt that that's made a big effect on the game. I'm not going to say that's the only reason that they've won, but other teams have done it. The MK Thunder guys are now doing it. They're back in the game. I think it was a good end-to-end bit of hockey. What about you, Evan? What do you think?
I mean, you've said it all. I mean, you haven't said it all. There's more we could say. But no, you did a really good job of kind of summarizing, you know, what we've seen in this game. Like we've seen the quality on both sides, no doubt. I think for the Thunder, there was a bit more cohesion, a bit more synthesis, synergy, whatever buzzword you want to use. There was a bit more of that coming together. Some of the lines, you know, the passes, we're getting there. Obviously, Mulcahy playing up on a line with Ferguson and Chamberlain, the passes are going to be zipped around.
Yeah, it was interesting to see that the two Mulcahy Squared have been split up for this game. Danny Mulcahy had been put with Ian Peters and Connor Mellett, and Phil Mulcahy was up there on second line with Bobby Chamberlain and Harry Ferguson. So that was probably very different for the two boys there, because their chemistry is undeniable, the two Mulcahy brothers, as is the chemistry of the Good brothers as well. So it's nice to be keeping it in the family, but having the two Mulcahy split up today, yes, we came away with a win, but I wonder how they feel about that. But
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things go moving forward. You know, like we said, shots on goal. The shots that we saw tonight, they were good quality scoring chances. They led to some goals. You know, they weren't giving up cheap goals, other than you know, we could argue one or two little giveaways here and there. But you know, on the whole of things, I think Thunder did well to press in the offensive zone, and you know, they played the defensive zone well enough to keep out some of the scoring chances that the Huskies had. And overall, I mean, the score reflects that it was a fairly even game, I would say. Yeah,
I agree. I think, like you say, giving away some of the cheap opportunities where the puck changes hands, but the ownership is still on the forwards of the other teams who pick up that puck to do something with it. Yeah. And I think both teams had that in their locker tonight, which was it was really good to see. I feel like the skill level was higher, and instead of just pure brawn, where people are going out and hitting each other, taking people off the puck with brawn. I mean, there was a few hits out there. There's no doubt about that. But the skill level tonight, I think, and the chemistry and the systematic play, especially with some of them special teams out there tonight, has definitely been the difference. I mean, a 9-goal game is still a relatively high-scoring game, but it's lower than the 8-7 that it was, you know, the last time we met the Huskies. So, you know, all-round good game. I hope that everybody's enjoyed the stream. We've had some really, really nice shout-outs. You know, people saying, Jennifer Saunders, last shout-out to Hayden Laverick at home. So, sorry Hayden, I know that you're still injured, mate, so I hope you get better soon. Well, thanks very much for that shout out, and thanks very much for the shout out to everyone saying how well we're doing as a media team as well. I mean, all you hear is me and Evan here, you know, talking rubbish to you down your ears all night. We have fun doing that, but let's not forget about the genius that is Tim here, setting up all of his computers and
all those bits and bobs
keyboards and bits. I mean, I came up earlier and asked him if he needed a hand setting it up, and I just felt a bit of an idiot when he said, no, don't bother. So he got the internet going for us. We nearly didn't have a stream tonight, so thank you to Planet Ice for supporting that as well. But yeah, the media team up here, we'll continue to do as much as we can to make the experience for you guys at home enjoyable. And for me, I'm over and out. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay. And as always, I've been Evan Smythe, he's been Adam Materi, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night.